Welcome to A Hero Story, episode 41. I'm your host, Tyler. Today we've got a special episode for all of you guys listening. You're going to love it. You're going to love it so much that I can't actually describe how much you'll love it, but you'll love it. Harper's
Oh,
here, and this is how we're
oh
talking.
yes.
And now, of course, the dog needs to play with her squeaky toy.
We're cooking up something saucy in this episode. Something
Salacious,
salacious and
spicy,
scandalous. Salacious
scandalous.
bee crumb, some might even say.
Because we're not leaving any.
We are getting, that's good. That was really good. We're getting hot. We're getting heavy. We're getting into some news. And speaking of news, do you want to hear about a new Doctor Doom comic? Another one.
A new Doctor Doom
There's
comic.
another
A
Doctor Doom comic.
Noom. You're
Are you
saying.
ready for this?
Yeah. Of course I'm ready.
Yeah, okay, all right.
I don't want to
Marvel
talk like this the
announces.
whole episode. I don't want. I don't want to
All
do it
right,
anymore.
g'day, cobbers. How we going? Welcome back to Hero
What's up?
Story
What's up?
41. Marvel announces Doom Day 1, revealing Doctor Doom's birth. I don't know if that's literal.
Like,
By Al Ewing and Mike
oh,
Henderson for
have
June 2026.
was there a cover? Send it to me. Is
Uh, th-
that
this is the This is the best I can do in
he's
terms of a cover.
his birth?
That's
His
the best
literal
I could do.
okay. Nice. His literal birth. We're gonna see that moment.
I
Have we ever
don't
seen
think
that before? Have we ever seen baby infant Doom?
I don't know if it literally is his birth though. I feel like
The
that could
birth
be
of Doctor Doom, the persona.
I think it's Bleeding Cool maybe misreading it, or it literally is about
Wait,
him
what's it
being
called
born.
again?
Doom Day 1.
Oh, this is okay. They're like, get ready for Doomsday. Here's Doom's origin in a comic form.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what it is.
Okay, but at least it's
Sure.
Al Ewing. I mean, he's
Al
good.
Ewing, dude. Al Ewing might be the best of all
Might be
time.
he.
Might be.
I'm not going to disagree. He might be the best of all time.
No, he's amazing. I mean, he wrote an excellent Doom in Loki. So
Hmm.
cool. We'll give him
And
that.
he
He
wrote an
can do it.
excellent everything else he wrote,
Everything
pretty
else he
much
wrote is excellent. Yeah,
for
yeah,
the
yeah.
most point.
Al Ewing is who Jason Aaron wishes he was.
I disagree because I think Jason Aaron is who Jason Aaron wishes he was, but I think they're two different flavors. I don't think they're
Okay,
the same
okay,
thing.
I have a thought. I have a thought, and this was presented to me because there was an argument in the Discord the other day about Jason Aaron, and I was like, I like Jason Aaron, but then all the things I listed that I like by Jason Aaron, and all the things that aren't as good, they're in chronological order. Like, there's a clear point where he's dropped off, and things haven't been as good since. I think
Since
that's
like
interesting.
Avengers, what
Since
people
like
say.
Avengers.
I think Jason. Well, if I was going to describe Al Ewing, I would say he's more like he's more. If there's a spectrum of comic book writers, and let's say left is Jason Aaron and right is Grant Morrison, I think he's somewhere in the middle of that. I think
Okay,
because he
okay,
gets
okay.
very like I gotta yell at this dog. Yo, can you stop doing that? Nobody cares.
I've
Um,
got to yell at this dog. Yo.
yo, stop doing that. Nobody cares. The because he gets very meta textual with it, doesn't he, Al Ewing? He gets like real
Yeah, yeah,
crazy
yeah.
with it.
Yeah,
You know
Defenders.
what I did? I never did this ever really, but I watched a video that was like all the Marvel Cosmos characters explained in 10 minutes. I'm like, all right, let's see. I want to know what I don't know. Let's see. Al Ewing created a character in Ultimates 2 called the First Firmament,
Mm.
which there's like they talk in Marvel. There's like, oh, the sixth iteration of the Cosmos, the seventh, the eighth.
Yeah,
Right
that was
now we're
in
in the eighth.
his Defenders run. That was that
Yeah,
entire
the
run. It's
first
so cool.
firmament is a manifestation of the first cosmos, a
I
character.
feel is that not in that book? Is that not the
Maybe,
villain
but
at the end of
he
that
didn't.
book in like the
Oh,
fifth?
maybe, yeah. He didn't invent that character in that book. He invented that character in like Ultimates too. But then there's like a firmament war where all the different versions of the universes are fighting each other and stuff. It's like, what does that even mean? What kind of
No,
scale is that?
dude, literally, like that Defenders book is so. I mean, that's the shit we love. Is when there's just the high level cosmic insanity that you read it and you're like, this
Ewing
doesn't even
Ewing does that
make
a
any
lot.
sense.
Ewing like recontextualizes quite a
I
bit.
love that shit, dude. I
Yeah,
love that.
I do also like that stuff a lot. It's very like satisfying, I guess. It gives like he's also the guy that came up with that weird King in Black retcon that they're the opposite of the Beyonders or whatever.
Yes, yeah, yeah, yeah.
So he
Which is
wants
fine.
all the pieces to match up. He wants the Marvel universe to be entirely cohesive, which is, I guess if that's your job. Because I remember I watched an interview with Jim Zub once where he said that um he was writing, a Marvel whatever, and he sent in a script and he had named like some old artifact as like the MacGuffin of the issue. And the editors sent him back and they were like, nobody knows what this is, just make a new one up. Like, just make one up. Like make a new one. Nobody knows what this old one is. It'd make more sense if you
Mm.
just made something up. And so he made something up, and then the issue came out and he checked the wiki and he saw that something he had created had been added to the Marvel wiki. And he said he got
Uh,
addicted to that feeling. And I feel like
yeah,
that's
as
Al
yeah,
Ewing in a T. Al
yeah.
Ewing's like, dude, I want the most pages on Marvel Wiki referring
I was
back
gonna
to
say
me.
once you realize that the thing that you are placing into the universe is in that universe forever, you would become kind of
Yeah.
addicted to the idea.
Which I
Yeah.
think I think that's Al Ewing, but he's good and I like him, so it's fair. And I feel like that's every writer these days anyway, right? They're always trying to do that.
Can you hear my cat?
I can't hear Eddie. No.
Dude, he's
I mean, I can't
so
hear him through the thing. I can hear him outside, but
outside. Yeah, 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 right. Because you're at my house.
mhm.
He's so fucking loud. It's actually unbelievable. Um, yeah, I don't know. I was just making a controversial point because I wanted to be funny.
Yeah.
That's
Did you
all.
think it
Can I show you?
landed?
Can I show you a picture or something?
You can show
What
me
do you
many
think of that?
pictures
What
of
do you think
anything.
of that?
What is that? Is that what the fuck is that?
Have a guess.
Iron Man.
It's the Death Celestial.
Is it
It's
actually?
back. Yeah, it actually
Oh
is.
god damn it, man. He looks like Iron Man. He looks like Iron Man.
I don't know. Does he look like
He's
Iron
got a thing
Man?
on his chest. He's got like an arc. He's doing this pose right here. No, he's doing the Iron Man pose.
He looks like Red Blue Beetle there.
Okay, he does look like Red Blue Beetle, which is the bad guy in the Blue Beetle movie, by the way.
Red Beetle?
Yeah, something like that.
Cool. Cool.
What other? Do you see you have more news than that, or I mean, I do.
No, it was that one. But I can read the. Do you want me to read the thing?
The what? The what?
I'll read the thing. You ready?
The
You ready?
solicit?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Here we
Yeah.
go.
Whoa. Because you can't have enough Doom in a year that you have a Doom movie. Al Ewing is going to be writing a one shot called Doom Day One, which is really the birth of
Oh
Doom.
wait,
So look for that.
That's them editorializing, right? That's not the solicit.
Yeah. No, that's what
I
they
thought.
said at like the
I'm like,
panel or whatever.
okay, yeah, because it's like the comics pro meeting or whatever.
Mm.
Cool. I mean, there's going to be probably 1,000 Doctor Doom everything this year. I mean,
Yeah,
the
there's gonna be a
market
lot
is
of
going to be
reprints.
yes, the market is going to be flooded with Doctor Doom reprints, which
I'm
is
good.
at one point
Oh,
exciting.
for reprints actually is all right,
Yeah.
but more like I don't want like 10 fucking brand new Doctor Doom stories this year. Like it's
No,
all
we're going to
right. We
get them,
can
and we've already gotten
he
two.
just died.
Yeah, definitely reprint. The books that I mean, they reprinted Books of Doom, which I appreciate. They got
Mm.
to reprint Triumph and Torment. We've talked about this, but whatever.
Yeah, we talked about that.
Um, I was thinking about this actually. You want to hear? I think I've solved it. I think I've solved the Doctor Doom in the MCU conundrum, and I have the perfect plan. And I
Okay.
want you to hear this. I thought of this yesterday
Okay.
on the bus.
Okay. Okay.
So the question of how does Doctor Doom continue in a post MCU Secret Wars world? What do you do with Doctor Doom?
All right. I've
So
already pieced this together.
what? Okay, what do you think?
If you get Jacob Elordi as Iron Man for the reboot, just get him as Doctor Doom.
Oh, okay, that's good actually. I like that quite
All
a
right.
bit.
Consistency.
Yes, ready. So here's what we're gonna do. We're going to Robert Downey Jr. will continue as Doom in
It's
the
already
post.
funny.
Robert Downey
Already-
Jr. will continue as
Yeah.
Doom in the reboot of the MCU, but
Sure.
after Secret Wars, his face has been fixed. And he's in the MCU now, and he sees the sacrifice that Tony Stark made, and he becomes infamous Iron Man. And and then they do a separate now actual universe version of Doctor Doom in the MCU that's actual
Yeah,
Doctor
right.
Doom, and you have Robert Downey Jr. as a different Victor Von Doom Iron Man, and you do them both. You have your cake and you eat it too.
I'm just saying he's 60. Like
So what? So what? How old's
60.
Doctor Doom? Come on.
He's got to be like
Yeah,
max
25.
40, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly. Like with the timeline.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
What do you think of that? I fixed it. That's the solution right there.
I was gonna say, do you think we get infamous Iron Man? There's no fucking way.
Can
we
you
get
imagine though?
infamous
But
Iron
but
Man.
they have the perfect guy for it.
I guess. Yeah. Well. Yeah. I guess.
Yeah, they
I don't
do.
know.
They have the
But
only
then
guy that
how
can
do
do
you-
it.
How do you
But
separate the gap between the characters? Because
nobody
like,
who cares? Who cares? What do you
No, you're right, actually. Who cares?
who
We're
gives a
here for
shit?
aura and hype moments.
Exactly. Just imagine the moment in Avengers Secret Wars where Doom is on, or even in the new movie in Battle in Doomsday, I almost called it Battle World, where
It's
they
a better name. Is that a better name?
where
Avengers Battle
probably
World?
not. When Doom goes to the main MCU and he sees the Iron Man mural that Peter saw in Queens, and he's like, "Oh my god, who is this armored warrior who has my face, by the way?" I
Mm.
have to now become him, and that plants a seed for movies later when they continue that.
It doesn't, but like the only way Infamous Iron Man makes a lick of sense is the fact that like after like Reed Richards and the Fantastic Four, Tony is like the dude that Doom has like the most interaction
No,
with
but
out
in
of the
this movie,
superhero
he's
community.
got the same face as him, so he's like, I'm cosmically bound to
So
this guy.
okay.
I must
A
be
guy that
him.
I've never met, don't know
Yeah,
anything
exactly.
about.
What a handsome guy that is, Iron Man.
Well, fair.
Oh, that's a good idea, Iron Man. And the MCU doesn't have an Iron Man, not until they recast him. There you go. There's your Iron Man. This is
I
the
since
this is the solution. This is clearly the answer. This is what everybody's thinking.
Can I'm gonna I don't know if this is a bet, but I'm gonna ask you, do you think that RDJ is also Tony Stark in these next two movies?
Do I think they're going to bring Iron Man back?
Yeah. Or if not back, alt universe or something.
I uh you know what? I want to think that they still have some integrity
Mm,
because I think bringing back Steve is different.
100% it's
You didn't
different.
kill him, and also
Yep.
like there was still questions regarding that character. And even if you had a happy ending, there was an understanding that this is the type of character that's always going to jump into the deep end, even if
Yeah.
he has a
Yeah.
happy ending, right?
Yeah.
Iron Man's dead.
Yeah, he died.
He did killed himself. He died
He
for the
killed himself,
universe.
yeah. He died for
Um,
yep, it's true.
so that's different bringing that character back, especially because he's the main fucking character. Like, there was always these complaints about in the entire build up to Infinity War and Endgame, like, oh, who do you kill? They got to kill somebody, and they never kill anybody. Oh my god, Marvel's got too afraid of consequences. Iron Man was the ultimate consequence, right? In Avengers
Yeah,
Endgame,
yeah.
that was the reason they didn't kill anybody in the entire saga is because they were going to kill Iron Man, and that was a big enough gap for like 10 Nick Furies, if they were gonna,
Or one Gamora.
or one Gamora, exactly. So I really don't think they can bring him back in like a resurrection from the dead sense. Maybe they could do some time travel shenanigans. I really
Mm.
don't know because I feel like that's a bad idea versus a dumb idea.
I think 100% he is.
100%.
I have almost no doubt.
So what function does that play? Like how do you think that would happen?
I
You're
I have
saying he's going
no
to play
idea.
at least an Iron Man.
There's gonna be a Tony. He's gonna play Tony Stark or an Iron Man at some point in one of
Not
these two movies.
necessarily the regular Iron Man,
Maybe
but an
not. Maybe
Iron
not.
Man.
Maybe he did. Maybe Superior Iron Man. He's in the white armor, and it's
Oh, there we go. Dude, that's how
how
you
good
do
would
it.
it be? He's got the mask on. It retracts. It's Tom Cruise's face, but then Mission Impossible mask reference pulls it off.
Robert
Robert
Downey
Downey Jr.
Jr. Oh,
That's
that's
cool.
good. And they're around the same height, so it's not really that big of a difference.
Yeah, which is really
Um,
tall actually for
yeah.
that's actually like quite tall, and
Yeah,
you
for a
should be
normal man, yeah.
for a
That'd be
normal
work.
man. That's normal. That's tall and
Um,
cool.
but I
Everyone
think
loves it.
what if what if they create Battle World in the MCU and Doom and like then Iron Man comes back, he's alive for some reason. It's Robert Downey Jr. again. And that's like the big twist. They're like, oh my God, there's a version. He resurrected Tony. Dun dun dun.
Is there a way they do it where there's some sort of time shit and then like Tony's back and then
Time
like the ultimate
shit.
realization is that like the only way to stop this is to set things back the way they were. Like Tony has to be dead. It's a constant. So he's here for a bit and then he has to go again. Something like that.
That sucks though.
Yeah, that's what they would do though, isn't it? That's such a
I
comic
guess
book
I don't
thing.
know what to do. I mean, but then you make Iron Man the sacrifice for two
Man, what do
twice.
you fucking want from me?
I don't know. I don't
Look at
know.
these movies. They were gonna make
Yeah.
it Kang the fucking Conqueror,
Who
dude.
do you? But do you think they actually kill some people in Doomsday? People are always saying this. Do you like that stay
Yeah,
dead?
I think they'll like shoot Franklin in the head or something.
You think so? Like with one of those things they kill like a cow with?
No, God. No, I was
That'd be
thinking that
brutal.
gun that Doom like never uses that's always
Oh, he
attached to
pulls
his
it
hip.
out and oh,
Yeah.
that's
And
actually
he'll say,
very good.
"Welcome to the third act," and bam.
Bam, that's actually
That's
really
cool.
good. I like that.
That's cool. Yeah.
Um, but like people are like they're gonna kill Bucky. They're gonna kill. They should
Oh, they are
kill.
going to kill Bucky. No, I fully believe
When are
that.
they killing?
Based off of
But when do they kill Bucky though? When?
I don't know, based off of Sebastian Stan's like shooting schedule and stuff. Like he doesn't seem like he's going to be in Secret Wars unless it's another like end game level. He's there for 30 seconds and shoots for like 1 day. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I think the fact that he's in the Batman 2 is a clear sign that he's like done with Marvel. I really think that.
Yeah, and I also don't think that that means that he's like on the DC train. The Batman, the Matt
It'll
Reeves
be
movies
one
seem like a
movie.
different. Yeah.
No, it's
God,
been
I hope
one
it's
movie.
one
That's it.
fucking movie. I hope he's not. I hope this isn't like a Two-Face origin and then they save him for a different. Fuck
They're
you.
not getting to a third movie.
I
It
know, I
doesn't matter.
know,
They're
I
not
know, but
getting there.
still, I just, I'm so unenthused by him playing fucking Dent, man. I am really unenthused by that.
You're unenthused by him as Dent, but you're okay with fucking middling actress Scarlett Johansson
I'm
delivering another
unenthused by
slot
both.
performance.
I think
Okay.
that I don't if she because she's Gilda for some reason. That sucks. If she was a
I know.
cool character, I'd feel differently. But she's gonna play Gilda Dent.
But
Like, oh, that's so
but they've never
lame.
done anything like Long Halloween related anyway. So
No,
like wouldn't it
never.
be
And
at least
they've
original?
never done the Long Halloween twice without the fantastic stuff both times. So they've never done that yet.
And there's not another character in this universe that's already taken like the whole persona of that character anyway. So they
Yeah.
could still do it. It's still there, right?
Yeah. Just merge them. Just merge them.
Mm.
Whatever. Anyway, moving on. MCU. Thor, Chris Hemsworth. He says they're making more Thor. Thor after Doom, the Secret Wars. They're making Doom. He's going to be Thor 5. Thor 5. They're making. They're going to make Thor 5. Is that a good idea?
I think if
Yes.
you had
Right.
asked me like 2 months ago, I would have been like, absolutely not. And now that I've just been reading Thor, I'm just like, yeah, do
Yeah,
Thor.
Thor's pretty
Thor's
cool.
cool. Thor's
Yeah, Thor
pretty
is pretty
cool.
cool. I
Make him
think
cool.
that's the thing. A do a total shift on the level that you did with Ragnarok, but in a different direction.
Mm.
Really, there's one direction, which is like the more darker, serious
Yeah.
Nordic direction.
Chop off his arm.
Yeah. Oh, make him the destroyer. What? Give him the destroyer
Mm.
arm. You're saying
It's destroyer arm, yeah.
that would be cool. I wish they could
That's a
redo the God Butcher arc, but they really can't do that again. I don't. That's the thing. I don't really know what a Thor 5 would be about. Maybe like Enchantress or something. She's the one that they haven't done,
nah, it's gotta be it has to be bigger than that. It has to
but she's
be
the one that
oh,
they haven't done, right?
it's McGoggle, man goggle, whatever that dude's
Yeah, but
name is.
that was
What's the
but that was like a Ragnarok story though. Like
yeah,
they're
do it
gonna do
again.
Ragnarok again.
Yeah, they've done Ragnarok like 4 times.
In the comics, that's true. Yeah, they did
Yeah.
it a couple times. I would like the version that's like, oh, maybe they could do a siege movie or something.
Mm,
oh, that would be good actually. You do something like, I mean, that's maybe a bit too earthbound,
Fear
but
itself.
you could, that's also God. There's a lot of Thor stories in that era,
Although
huh?
you can't know because they killed Odin.
They did kill Odin, but who cares?
Well, I don't know.
Who
Maybe you
cares?
do. Maybe you do War of the Realms.
Yeah, but they did Malekith already.
Yeah, and they kind of did the War of the Realms before the
Yeah,
War of the
before the
Realms,
movie.
or was it?
I think Enchantress is it. I think it would have to be. She's the character that they haven't done yet. Probably the biggest Thor rogue that they haven't done. They did
Can
Loki
I
a
give you a
thousand
hot take?
times. Okay, here we go. Yeah, here's a hot take.
War of the Realms and Dark World are about the same quality wise.
Sure. Yeah, I'll give you that. I don't really have anything I don't have anything to fight on that. So
Sometimes my hot takes are just opinions.
just an opinion you have. Hot take, but groceries are getting a bit expensive. But I know. I mean, I agree. I didn't love. You know what I remember? My most distinct memory of War of the Realms. First of all, Aaron builds War of the Realms from like the fucking beginning of his Thor story, which is
It is cool. No, it is
2013.
cool.
But
And
it's
that dude,
6 years, dude.
the start of his Thor run is so fucking cool. It's
Which one?
so good. The Mighty Thor, the Jane one, not the 2012 one.
Yeah,
It's so cool.
yeah, it
It's
is very
so
cool.
cool.
The second Jane Thor or the other Jane Thor? There's
The
two Jane
first,
Thor books.
it's the first Jane Thor book.
Before they revealed who she was.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I
Well,
remember
no, they
that.
reveal who it is in. Do they reveal it
They
in
reveal
that
it right
issue?
before Secret Wars, and then after Secret Wars, they do the Mighty Thor.
Oh, never mind that. It is the one after. Is that the one I'm thinking of?
I mean, they're
Bro,
both
I read
Donnerman,
this.
I think.
Yeah,
They're
dude, I
both
read
Aaron
this
and Daughterman.
two weeks ago.
I remember the Thor thing being such a big fucking deal when they
When it was
introduced
on the
her.
news and shit, yeah, I
Yeah.
remember. Dude, it
I
was
have that issue,
crazy.
man. I remember nobody wanted it. It wasn't that sold
Nobody
out.
wanted it. Nobody
Nobody
wanted
wanted
it.
it.
Only
I took
me.
it and I made it the best
Only
thing.
me.
Every we also saw Natalie Portman's arms, which is true. We did.
We
Um,
did. That's actually true.
but the thing I remember the most about War of the Realms was reading the books at the time, and then and he keeps fucking saying this thing, bro. War of the Realms, War of the Realms. There's gonna
Yeah,
be a war. There's
from
gonna
the
be some realms.
beginning. Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, War of the Realms are getting to it. They had to get some shit out of the way. Secret Wars is more important. Hydra Cap was more important. Let's fucking do War of the Realms. Hydra Cap is what it is. We're taking a break from events, and they release an issue with Thor that says War of the Realms is here in a year.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
And it says War of the Realms next year. And I was like, are you fucking kidding
Fucking
me?
kidding.
Are you serious? Another year. I've
It's gonna
waited
come out at the
five
same time
already.
as the War of the Seven Seas or whatever the
Yes.
fuck that
And
New
the
52 story was.
yes, it's gonna come out at the same time as I've completely lost it actually. I had a joke. Oh, as Blade, as the Blade movie. There we go.
Ah, fuck, dude. Isn't that gut? So wait, the Sinners got the costumes from the like
Yes, that
costume
they
department.
made
Blade.
for the Blade movie.
What an you know what?
Fumble.
If Blade had to die to get Sinners, then who cares?
Yeah, it's fair. I mean,
Who
they can't do that
cares?
now. The period piece vampire story, they did
No,
it.
they can't. No, it's
It's
done. And I mean,
hilarious to me that they couldn't just get him to do it and just be like, yo, just literally make your movie,
yeah.
but make Michael B. Jordan Blade or something. And we'll just say that him and
Oh
Killmonger, we'll
my,
make it in a different universe.
that would
Like
be
just
absolutely fire, though.
yeah,
Michael B.
exactly. But
Jordan as Blade, he would
there's no
kill
way
that.
that they were coming up with a Blade movie that was like took place in the 1920s in the south of the United States, and Ryan
Mhm.
Coogler, the director who is beloved for working for them, came up with the
Yeah.
same exact idea for a movie, and they weren't like, dude, just please
Please
make it
do it
for
for
us.
us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just do whatever you want, make it for us. Oh, that would
Or
be
even
good.
like you like just make the exact movie you're gonna make, but like can we just like put like Captain America at the end?
Yeah, exactly.
just
Dun
just
dun dun dun. Just put that in the
dun.
credits, and you're good. I like that. That's
That
pretty
would be
good.
so awesome. Completely original IP, and then at the end it's like Star Lord.
Dude, though the last shot
Hey,
of Sinners, maybe like
yeah,
he's in the jazz bar or whatever, and yeah, and
yeah.
then Captain America walks in, Nick Fury walks in, and
Stack. I'm
yeah,
here to talk to you
talk to you.
about the Avengers
That's
Initiative.
good. I like that. That makes sense. That's real.
Yeah, that is cool. That is cool.
Anyway, Thor 5. You on board for Thor 5?
I'm on board for Thor
What do you
5 if
want
they
from Thor 5?
serious. I want them to cut off his arm. I want him. I mean, I guess he is the all father of Asgard. It's just Asgard barely exists. I
Do you
want them
keep
to
Loki
make
alive?
Asgardia. Oh yeah. Oh fuck, dude.
Asgardia.
a little floating Asgard. I like it.
Yeah, yeah, I like that too.
Because like now they're just what? They're just like in a like at a Swedish port or something.
Yeah,
Like,
there's somewhere, yeah, something like that.
it's just nothing.
Yeah, but they have an extremely in-universe offensive ice cream store there, though. Infinity
Oh yeah,
cones.
Infinity Cones, dude.
Stupid.
Do I want Loki in that? I feel like I don't.
But you don't keep doing Loki, obviously, right?
I just don't think you can. I don't because him
Does
being in Doomsday even feels strange because I feel like his role in Doomsday really has to be people go to him or he appears to them, but like he can't be in on the action and his dagger's out and he's slicing through
yeah,
Doom's
he's like
Doombots. Like no, he's
elevated Loki right now.
yeah, he's
Oh,
transcended
that's
that
it. You
kind
know,
of
I didn't
character
think
now.
about that. That is pretty cool. Like Loki as, I guess, everyone's guy in the chair, something like
Yeah,
that.
he's the one at the center. Yeah, and realistically, you want him to either be like the he's warning people of doom or he's tried to suppress and stop things from happening with the threads and he either warns people or people come to him and obviously you have to have Thor see him in that role and
Yeah,
see what he's become and be like,
the
holy
the
shit,
big
even
hug.
though
Yeah,
it's yeah, even though it's not my
it's gonna be good.
it's not technically my Loki, to see like, that inherent goodness was always there through all the bullshit and all the
Yeah,
murder and all the putting weird gadgets into people's fucking eyeballs and
he's
shit.
an orphan.
Yeah, he's adopted. Like, there was goodness there, but like you can't have him like doing flips. You
Yeah, I
can't. You
guess you
just
can't have him doing flip, just two little knives and stuff.
no, like
Yeah.
he's completed a character. Like he's completed a character arc so hard that almost anything else would be a regression.
Okay, I guess here's the status quo then. Is Loki is king of Asgard, right? If you were to do that, is that something? Is that better? Is that
Like,
that's
okay,
that's an arc kinda.
when you first said it, it sounded cool, but again, he's transcended that because like when he
Like
gets
all
his
material.
throne,
Yeah, this isn't
when he
about
gets his th
glory this time.
no,
Yeah.
it's like, it's I mean, it's glorious purpose. It's
Yeah,
the thing that he
yeah.
has to do. But his throne isn't like a celebration. It's not like I'm on a throne. It's I've had to be here now. The thing that I've been searching for my whole
Maybe
life
that's
or
the answer still.
attempting to get is, it's a prison almost, but one that he chooses to be in because he has to. Which
Hmm.
is like, dude, that's it's like him and Iron Man have the two coolest sacrifices, and they're the biggest assholes in that universe.
Yeah, yeah. Uh yeah.
So no, I
Yeah.
don't think you can.
Make a move, reindeer games. I think for Thor 5, I would really want a cosmic, like obviously just a grand cosmic adventure, something like a
Mm,
more, I guess, Simonsonian. I guess is how you would
mm,
describe that. Just big shit and explosions and spaceways and stuff and
yeah,
alien
crazy
monsters.
colors and yeah,
Yeah, like
absolutely.
that new Mando and Grogu trailer.
I did not watch the newest one.
So there's just a lot going on in it, and they're jumping from planet to planet, and Din's doing something, he's doing another thing, another planet, and like that could they could do a Thor like that where it's
Yeah,
just it's set piece adventure yada yada swashbuckling Thor.
yeah.
If you
I
if
want
you
him
want to
like
go more Nordic, like the more I don't know what that version would look like. I guess that's more like a maybe a Straczynski type Thor, which is the Thor that leads into Siege, but he's kind
yeah,
of grounded in a way that I don't think they're going to do with Thor. Also,
yeah.
give
I
him Mjolnir
don't.
back.
I yeah. Well, Jane's in Valhalla, so I guess he can.
Yeah, I
What
don't
happened to the
like.
hammer at the end of that movie?
I'm tired of Stormbreaker. I don't know, man. Who knows? Does
Okay,
she
yeah, I
break
don't
it?
remember either.
She might break it. They might break it. It might
I don't know.
explode. Oh, I think it explodes. Maybe it explodes, but
Okay.
it already exploded. I don't know. I don't get
I
the
agree. I
answers.
like the hammer. I like the
Cap
hammer. I
has one.
used to like. Oh, does he still? Oh, because he never came back.
I don't know. I like
All
the
right,
idea
look
that
it
he
up.
still has it. He has got it in his house.
No, surely he can't have, surely.
I don't know. Why not?
You think he kept it? Well, we did see those behind the scenes photos where he's running at the camera with it in his hand.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. He's waving it
If those
around.
end up being real, dude, I like I'm done. I have to just get
Really?
off the internet forever.
Oh,
Yeah.
you think you're cooked in terms of telling AI apart from reality?
I think I'm pretty good with it, but like every now and then something happens and it's like, I don't
Yeah.
know. Like the Spider-Man ones came out and I'm like, no, it's not real, but
They
movie
are
could come out.
apparently.
No, they're not. There's no way.
You mean like the costumes like the tarantula and bull
Yeah,
and
because
boomerang
that
and
like
stuff?
backpack leaked, and then it's like you've got the
The
outlines of them,
outline.
and then suddenly, oh, we have behind that. No, you don't.
I think they might be
Oh
real. I'm not
boy.
gonna immediately say no.
I'm saying immediately no. And if I'm
Okay.
wrong, you said it, and I said the opposite.
Not true. I'm
Uh,
gonna Uno reverse on that.
No, that's not true.
Um
We know what you've said on this podcast.
yeah, you said way worse,
I
including that
have
thing that you
not.
just said that I bleeped. Thank you. You're welcome, by the way.
Well, that was different. I was a different man
Oh,
back then.
that's true.
I
Very
thought,
different.
dude, I was walking. My fiance and I were going like we're just.
You were walking your feet. Yo.
Wait, hang on, no, that's not what I said. That's not what I said. I took her for walkies, but I said like, I was saying to her like, in Australia we have this very specific type of comedy.
See, I know you've
Right.
never been to Australia, but in Australia we have this
In
thing.
Australia, no, but like just the way we self-deprecate and talk and make jokes is so like I don't know, it's very specifically Australian. And I was thinking to her, I'm like, do you think people that like listen to the podcast sometimes are like actually don't even know what I'm joking about? Like in terms of how I'm saying something, they're like, oh, is that serious? You know what I
Maybe.
mean? Because it's so like we were talking about Absolute Wonder Woman, and there's a part in that where I'm talking about like her height, and I say something just like, I'm just bringing it up because I have an inferiority complex as a short male, and I find any woman taller than me quite threatening. And everyone in that episode took it very seriously. And I was like, I was absolutely
So
joking.
that
But
was a
all of
joke.
you guys were all like, like dead,
I
like
mean, I knew what
stone
you
faced.
meant. I knew that you're joking about it.
I was just like, oh no,
Maybe you're just
this
not
didn't
that funny,
land.
man.
Oh
Kidding. I'm
no.
kidding.
Well,
I'm kidding.
according to the audience, I'm the funniest one.
It's true. Which, sure, you can have that.
I will say, I don't think I'm very funny until, and I don't do this often, but sometimes I listen back on the episodes and I'm really funny.
I feel the same way about myself.
Yeah, but you would say that, wouldn't you?
I would say that, wouldn't I? No, I know what you
What's the
mean.
funniest thing you've ever said? I think it was the thing you said when we were talking about Doctor Doom and Captain America.
What was it I said?
No, we don't need to repeat that.
It's true. We're that's stricken from the record. But what's not stricken from the record,
Oh, here
actually,
we
what
go.
was stricken from the record is
Oh,
this
here we go.
character's last comic book they made because they're
Oh, Red Hood.
rebooting Red Hood to be
Yeah.
leading the Titans.
Wow.
The Teen Titans. Let's see what it says. Let's see. Here we go. Here we go. To written by Kyle Higgins, who is I swear is the Radiant Black guy. Maybe. So like, let's see. Yes. 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 Yes, he is actually the Radiant Black guy. I see his name on the book. So
Same.
and he's popular, and I'm like, is this the best you could do with him? I feel like Radiant Black is popular, right? Like people
Mm,
talk about it
mm,
and like it.
it is.
The best you can do is give him a Red Hood Teen Titans book.
Yeah, yeah, no. Why would you waste talent on Red Hood?
Yeah, I feel like that dude could write
Sorry,
Spider-Man.
Red
And
Hood fans.
not that Marvel would get him for that. No, you guys deserve it, Red Hood fans. You know what you you know what
You and
fucking
your
track
Scott
you chose.
Lobdell.
Yeah, exactly. um
You could have loved
yeah,
Nightwing and you went for Jason Todd. Like that's a
exactly.
you problem.
That is 100% on you. Red Hood discovers a network of missing powered teens and reluctantly joins forces with a new generation of plugged in, hyper capable young heroes. This is a parody. Young heroes to find them and expose the lie dividing their world. This is what was that team that Marvel didn't make? The New Warriors, remember like Snowflake and Safe Space and stuff?
Yeah. Oh, the
This is
one
going to be that.
that was a like wasn't that just a lie though? Like it was Marvel just baiting?
I don't think so. I think they were going to make that and then they
They were
canceled it.
gonna make that? Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Safe
There's
Space
no
and
way that's true.
Snowflake and stuff.
There's no way that was true. I'm Googling that. There's no
I think
way that
that
was
was
really
why
happening.
would there be so much concept art? I'm pretty sure that was real,
Nah,
unless it was
nah, nah.
AI, unless that was the beginning of AI. That was their
Nah,
testing
nah.
ground, and we couldn't tell the difference. Oh my god, look at this Jorge Fornes cover for Iron Man, by the way. Look at that. Oh fuck, it's doing
Oh,
the
I
like,
did see that. It looks hot as fuck. It looks
yeah,
so good.
it's doing
You
the
know what
bird
I've
thing.
realized is that the new Daredevil run doesn't start until April.
Yeah, they pushed it.
Oh, that expi I was like gearing up. I'm like, isn't it this month?
They
No,
pushed it
okay,
a
that makes sense.
week. They pushed it to
Oh,
April 1st from May
so it was
25th or
still
something.
it still was in March then. So I was still
Yeah,
off by like a
no, yeah,
month.
it was 100% at the end of March, and now it's in the beginning of April.
Dude,
Um,
wow, this really is.
what the is it New Warriors, right?
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
It was real?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did you
How's that
what did you say?
how does that
Where are
feel?
they from?
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Um
whoa, whoa. They would never. They're the woke ones. Um, yeah, that was
mm,
real and embarrassing. And thank God they
wow,
didn't
that's
make it.
crazy.
How about
Safe
this?
space.
Um, Absolute Green Arrow. This is
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah, it
Absolute Green
is.
Arrow. Let's read the solicit. Pornsec,
Okay.
Pinochet, Goat, and Raphael Albuquerque. Albuquerque was, he did American Vampire. I don't know if you heard this, but
Mm.
he did American Vampire with Snyder back in the day, so they're a duo.
He
He was
did
supposed to
Batgirl at
do,
some point too.
Mhm. He was supposed to be the artist on, I want to say he was supposed to be the artist on Absolute Batman. Maybe it was
Oh.
Superman. It might have been Absolute Superman, something like that. He was supposed to be the artist on one of these books. And then there was like some huge natural disaster where he lives and he just
Oh
couldn't do the fucking book.
shit.
So now at least he's getting an absolute
Whoa.
book, which is Absolute Green Arrow.
We
A
don't know who
serial
it
killer
is.
is slaughtering corrupt billionaires, and the only clue to his identity is the
Fuck
green
yeah.
arrows protruding from the victims' bodies. Executive protection specialist Dinah Lance, also known as the Absolute Black Canary, She must just be Black Canary, right? They wouldn't call her in universe absolute Black Canary.
Yeah, yes.
Is assigned to uncover the murderer's identity as she navigates a list of suspects drawn from the ranks of DC's most dangerous archers. Each one is uniquely connected to a recently murdered Oliver Queen. A deadly mystery unfolds in this urban horror reimagining of Emerald Archer's mythos, brought to life by the Eisner-winning blah blah blah. So I think the picture though. Have you seen the fucking design for
I
Oliver?
did. It looked fucking awesome.
So Ollie
Well,
is undead in this book. I think that
oh,
Oliver, I mean, at least that's the assumption because he's a fucking skeleton. you know,
yeah, yeah,
that's
yeah.
the pictures we saw. But I think if I was gonna guess, if I'm a guessing man, I'm gonna say that Ollie is like the Spectre or something, something along those
Oh, that
lines.
would be cool as
Look,
fuck.
that's Oliver Queen. I
Yeah,
gotta
yeah,
turn this
yeah,
fucking
yeah, yeah.
blur off. But yeah, it's weird, and I kind of love it because we were always questioning like when Hawkman beats his fucking head in, like how are they gonna
Yeah.
what are they gonna do? Like how's I turned the blur off, so now I'm full fucking
No, I like the
yeah.
blue. Go back to the blue.
I just wanted to see this deleted. Boop,
Yeah,
scary.
that's
He looks
crazy.
sick. He looks very cool. This sounds cool.
Uh,
It's a mini, I think, but it sounds pretty
so
cool.
can you describe what? So it's undead Oliver Queen.
I
What
mean,
is he
they haven't
doing?
said this, but he's
Okay.
killing. He's Luigiing. He's killing millionaires or billionaires or whatever.
Okay. What is that? Just the book, or are we trying to stop him?
I think that's just the book.
Okay, cool. Yeah, do
Yeah.
that. Keep doing that. Yeah,
I
sick.
mean, it seems like uh
I thought it was going to be that he's like,
the
there's a
bad guy or
serial
something.
killer. He's the serial killer killing the billionaires, and they're trying to stop him. And I'm like, what if just let it run its course? Just let
Yeah.
him figure that
Well,
shit
I would
out.
assume that's what's going on here. I think the mystery. Oh, there we go. There we go. There's a fucking cover right there. This is the actual cover.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, yeah.
but I think if I was gonna guess, he's like, I think he's possessed by something. I think it's the Spectre, the Agent of Vengeance or whatever. That'd be kind of cool. It doesn't seem like he's the bad guy of this book. The book's called Green Arrow. You know,
Yeah, but I imagine it's probably going to be another Green Arrow that is an actual Green Arrow and not the stabby kill Green Arrow.
you think there's gonna like Connor Hawk or something?
Yeah, it's going to be like the Ollie, no, stop, you're too hot. Don't do
No, but
that.
that's gonna
Yeah.
be Dinah, I would guess, right?
Yeah, I don't know where they're having their food on an. It was a diner joke. It was a joke about eating in a diner.
Yeah, just because you
That's a
guys
pretty
say
good
it's
one.
so silly down there.
That's a
See,
pretty
that's
good one.
Australian
Diner.
humor right there.
Do you know
Dinah.
how we say? Do you know how we say buoy?
Boo.
No, boy.
Boy. Hey, it's a black boy.
It's a boy out
You guys are such a
there.
silly universe, man. Because you guys
At
are in a
least we
different universe.
we are in a. Remember when people didn't think we were real?
Australians?
Yeah, that's like a
But you're
wide. That's a
you're real when
conspiracy
it's
theory.
useful.
I'm-
How about this? Oh, what do you think of that?
No.
You're not gonna read that, are you?
No. Oh, did you see Absolute Poison Ivy, by the way?
I read it, yeah. Issue came out today.
Not what we thought.
In what sense?
In the sense that, like, I think everyone seemed to be assuming they're like, oh, it's weird that they're not like going to make her an eldritch horror monster,
Oh
and then
no,
it's
yeah,
like,
and then she
yes,
ends up
they
being an
are.
eldritch. Yeah, of course. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
that's what I thought. I was like, when are they gonna drop the fucking yeah, look oh my look at
Wait,
her.
so when did
um
when did the Wonder Woman issue come out? That can't have been a month ago.
it was I
Was
mean
that a month?
it wouldn't have been an exact month ago, but it was last month's issue.
Christ, man, how am I already 2 issues behind? How does this
Come on.
happen?
Come on, because you're trash. Because you're trash. And nobody wants to keep up with you. And because we're sick and tired of this shit. Anyway, moving on.
Oh, Marvel just
Absolutely.
announced a third Doctor Doom book.
Did they?
No,
Oh,
Doctor Doom Day 2.
nice. Oh, what about this Batman delayed till Batman Hush Hattush ending delayed until May?
Now,
Um,
do you have the quote?
no, is there like a Jim Lee quote?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I mean, people posted it in the Discord. I'm not sure if it's real or not. I assume it is. Man, I googled wrong. Uh, oh,
Hattush. This was yeah, and they're gonna do. Oh my god, they also said they were gonna do Hattush Part Two, which was a mini series, and then Hathreesh. Yeah, Hattush Part Two.
What are they doing, man? Come on.
Yeah, Hattush 2 is
9 month
crazy.
delay is insane.
Yeah. I'm not reading it anyway, so they announced that Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman in the Absolute Universe are going to have a crossover this year, which is
Cool.
fun.
Yeah.
They're Batman and Wonder Woman have already met. They've technically met in KO, but they're going to have their
Yeah, but it
own
doesn't
universe
count because
crossover.
they haven't met those like they're in the future
Yeah,
anyway.
yeah. So by that point, when they were taken, they've probably met already, which is a very smart
Yeah.
way of getting around that.
Yes, it
Um,
is. Yeah.
because they know what they're doing at
It's
DC.
timey-wimey.
It is timey wimey, kind of.
Used
Yeah,
again.
I was just gonna say timey wimey again. Um,
I probably
how
said it
about
better though.
timey wimey? How about that?
Fuck, that was good.
Timey
Fuck.
wimey.
Fuck.
Wait. How do we do it in the beginning? Timey wimey. Um,
It's getting timey-wimey in
well, let's
here.
talk about the next thing that they announced.
What's the
Over at
next piece of
Marvel, we have
news here?
Avengers Armageddon,
Oh, Armageddon.
written by Chip Zdarsky, with a bunch of guys drawing it too, who are
We're
drawing the current
getting
issue of Captain
red
America.
in here.
The origin of the end. It says
Mm.
the saga begins in Latveria, where
Oh,
Thaddeus Thunderbolt Ross, aka
saga.
Red Hulk. How do you think about this? Thunderbolt Ross claims Doctor Doom's homeland for himself, igniting a global conflict. When the Avengers assemble against him, explosive escalations will force them to unleash a power that changes how the world views their mightiest heroes forever. This pivotal chapter will lead directly into a new era of Avengers starting later this year. Red Hulk's devastating tear across the globe must be stopped, but it will take a colossal gathering of Earth's mightiest heroes to do it, calling in the Avengers, the Fantastic Four, Wolverine, and more. But who will survive this superpowered cataclysm? There will be a pre Armageddon Marvel Universe and a post Armageddon Marvel Universe. Be here to witness the transformation. So, on one hand, a couple years ago, they told us that the issue where they killed Kamala Khan was the most shocking thing that ever happened to Spider Man in 50 years. So maybe that means nothing. On the other
Okay.
hand, we have Chip Zdarsky, who's a good comic book writer and really cares about these things and seems to actually want to push Marvel in an interesting direction. So this could be something because the point of this seems to be don't do that. Nobody likes that.
Fuck, I can't believe you
Um,
caught that.
I saw it in
I
the
tried to
corner of
be
my
subtle.
fucking eye. I was like,
It was
um,
very subtle. Very subtle.
um, but this seems like he's actually tying shit together. There's stories that lead into other stories, which is fun. And the whole modus operandi of Chip right now at Marvel is to get everything cohesive, is to make everything make sense in the same universe, which is fun because that's how I think it should be. And if they're going to relaunch the Avengers with this, hopefully fucking Chip on Avengers, I would hope, right? That's the only thing that makes sense out of this.
Mm.
Um, sure. And if that's the book that's going to lead us forward, like you actually do a Marvel book where shit matters, of course I will read that. You know, I'm blown away that there's not bigger artists on this book because I haven't finished this issue of Captain America. And I gotta be honest, like the art's fine, but I don't think it's enough. Like I don't think it's gonna be good enough for this event that's supposed to change everything. And like
Mm.
you have guys that could really do it. I don't know. Unless it gets better, I don't want to be like that about it, you know, because like they are overworked and underpaid. But like, I feel
Yes.
like you need a blockbuster artist, and especially when you got a guy like Zdarsky, and it's not like fucking Chichetto's drawing a book anymore. I
Nope.
don't know. I think
Done.
it's weird. I think it's strange. But either way, if they relaunch Avengers, they should fucking get Chichetto on that at least. But I mean, Chip Zdarsky and Marco Cicchetto reuniting and they're doing Avengers this time. That's an actual fucking comic book. Like that's an actual comic that Marvel would like that would sell comics. I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think of this?
I, you shouldn't judge a book by its cover. And by the end
It's a
of
cool
this,
cover. It's a cool
it's
cover.
a cool cover, but you shouldn't judge it by maybe the concept alone. But like when I read that this morning, I was like, oh, cool, nothing event.
Red Hulk takes over Latveria, right?
Yeah, so that part is definitely nothing. Now, I assume that's not going to be the extent of it, but the concept that Red Hulk, I think, is a character who should never have his day in the sun as a big villain.
No, I'm
Like,
good with it. I'm good with it.
I'm nah, I don't think so. Like even I'm kind of surprised as much as I didn't like War of the Realms. Like they actually did stuff with Malekith that I'm like, okay, I guess he's a menace enough that I'm sort of buying that he could be a big event guy. But just this one
Just
time,
the one
never
event.
again.
Yeah.
They never did it once and they can never do it twice. They're just right there. That's it. Red Hulk, I think, is a never guy. I
I
think
don't know,
it's
but
not him.
Ross has been there since the beginning though.
I know. I
Thunderbolt
still don't
Ross.
think. I still don't think. I can.
I
I
think,
don't
I
know that I
mean,
can take it seriously as a
why?
world
Because he's Harrison
changing.
Ford.
Yeah, but I just like he's not a villain that I could take seriously as like, oh, this is like this is the big define. It'd be like if the Riddler was the villain of Death Metal or something. Like I'm not buying this guy as the centerpiece of this
Yeah,
story that's
dude,
allegedly going to change the Marvel universe.
the villain of Death Metal was the Batman who fucking laughs.
He was cool.
Are you come on? We were tired of him by then. Are you serious?
To be fair, though, that is a character that was set up to be the big event guy, and I think
He was
aesthetically, at
not.
least,
He was not set up to be the
he
big
was
event guy. They made
he
him
was the
that.
big event guy. Yeah, but
No,
they set him up
Lex
to be
was
the
the
big event
fucking
guy.
bad guy. It was Lex.
Nah, no one even knows who Lex Luthor is, dude.
It's
But
true.
like the Batman Who
You
Laughs,
got me
like at
there.
least if you look at that cover when that book's coming out and you see the Batman with the fucking leather stuff and the spikes and shit, you look at that character and you're like, okay, like I get what they're going for. It's like new big weird character, big bad guy. I'm here for it. That's cool. You put Red Hulk on the cover. I'm not buying that
I'm
issue. I
into it.
don't
I
care.
think Red Hulk. I think it's an interesting enough body,
No. This
like an interesting
sounds
enough like character. I just read the word body. I think he's an interesting enough character to do it just because he hasn't really had that place before, and also it's like he's a fucking Hulk. He's as strong as a character you could get to do it physically to beat up some heroes.
No, lame. It's weird that it's like this is a book that is actually less stakes than the Doctor Doom event that meant nothing.
I mean, I guess so far this is the thing is because the origin boxes are going to tie into this. Seems like from what we've seen, which is very little, that maybe Red Hulk is going to be creating heroes or characters or something like that.
Why isn't it the Maker then? Make
Because
it the
the maker's
Maker.
he's a tree.
But he's not a tree.
Yeah, well,
We've
but
seen
we'll
him at
see
the end of the
though.
last issue. He's not a tree.
We will see what happens with the maker. We're gonna because this will tie in with the Ultimate
Did you
Universe.
finish
Is the
that issue?
thing. I
You
think
finished
I
that issue.
did. I don't remember.
He shows up at the end as a dude as well.
I
Like
think,
he's not
but
just a tree.
I'm saying that I think that he like this will tie in with the Ultimate Universe, at least the Origin Boxes thing, which is where the next step of the origin of the Ultimate Universe comes in, or yada yada. I like that. That's fun. I don't know what that means. It seems like from what I get from that, which is they said, the Avengers are going to have to unleash a power that changes how people view them. Right? Is that what it said? Avengers will unleash a power that changes how the world views their mightiest heroes forever. Seems like they're going to use the origin boxes maybe to like army build something like
I
that, which is
I know this
crazy and
is
weird,
I
unless
know
that's what Red Hulk is doing.
it's difficult to do. I understand this is difficult to do. I think it should have been an original character.
It's what's your
Original,
issue with Red
weird.
Hulk?
I just like I do
What
not
have
value
you?
that
How many
the
comics have you read with the Red Hulk?
Will of Doom issue 1 or the other one was it Castles of Doom or whatever?
Something like that. Dungeons of Doom.
Yeah, Dungeons of Doom. Yeah, there
Red
we go.
Hulk. I have the Red Hulk right here. Boom.
I just
Um,
like I just don't buy that to be the guy.
but I,
You're
but
not that
I,
guy,
but
pal.
you know what I hate saying as well because I've said this for the last few Marvel events. I'm like, this isn't the real event though. Because
It's not the real event though.
I don't know what is at this point. So this has to be like this is the launching point. So maybe this builds to something even grander or whatever, which I hope they have a roadmap, right? I really do. It seems like they do. Just the way that this book is being built, it seems like they're actually well, okay, first of all, it's clear this book in general was some sort of switch from original plans because you can go and check Captain America issue what was the last one? Issue 6 had a different cover before this new event was announced, and they were going to introduce all these different global versions of Captain America, and they were going to redesign a bunch of them, yada yada, new Union Jack, new blah blah blah, and they've completely like gotten rid of that storyline, and now they're doing this storyline that builds into
Mm.
Armageddon, right? Not only that. they've dropped this book. I actually did buy the first issue of this Wolverine Weapons of
Sure.
Armageddon book. So there's build up, there's lead up, and I it seems like there will be payoff, right? So this isn't the real event. This is like absolute power where it's like, well, we have to do Amanda Waller at some point. So here's the Waller event, and then we get Justice League Unlimited. Like it seems like this
I
is the event that just gives us the Chip Zdarsky Avengers book.
I feel like if we backtrack and went back to every major Marvel event of the last, I don't know, since like 2000, the last 20 years or something, and you
Mm-hmm.
take the main villain of every one of those books, I reckon every single one is more interesting and a better choice than fucking Red
Oh,
Hulk.
you're cooked out on that. I would. There's got to be one that's worse. I mean, there's
No, that
villain,
can't.
dude. Dark Web. The villains were Ben Riley and Madeline Pryor.
I love that.
Madeline
That's
Pryor is
great.
sick. That was pretty cool. Actually, I did like that.
You idiot.
Well,
You
we can't
picked
go.
an example
Yeah, I
you
know. I picked the
like.
hardest example, actually. Well, yeah, dude, Secret Wars. I mean, who's that even? Who's that lame guy in the first place, anyway? I mean,
Hmm.
do you think Red Hulk is a better villain than like Dracula? They just did Dracula.
But see, but that okay, therein lies a personal problem. I fucking love Dracula.
You do like
You know,
Dracula and
you know I like
Dracula's.
Dracula. I like more I unironically like comic book Morbius, dude. I'm not the guy to talk about Dracula with.
That's true. I'm trying to think of what Marvel like who even were the villains. What was the first
Evil
one?
Captain America, Doctor Doom,
Okay, yeah, Doctor Doom. And he's in a couple of
Iron
them.
Man,
Which one was Iron Man?
Civil War.
Oh yeah. Well, it's just a point of perspective, man. For me, the villain was Captain America.
Nope, nope,
Um,
not in the
the
comic.
Skrulls.
The
Varanki.
Scrolls.
Varanki sucks.
Yeah, very okay, fair.
Varanki sucks. Who was after that? Norman was real good.
Yes.
Oh, but then who's next? Fear itself. Sin.
Odin. Sin,
Sin.
okay, yeah.
Who's the other guy though? That long haired guy. The guy with the black long hair.
Nightmare.
Nightmare. No.
No, I don't know.
No.
Don't
No.
remember.
And then what? Infinity? No, Avengers vs. X-Men. Pick your team.
Yeah,
And then they did I
the
think
X-Men,
then was Infinity, right? They did
which is just like cabal
Thanos.
shit. Thanos, yeah. It's
He's
just
pretty good.
cabal.
He's
That's
pretty
fine.
good.
Infinity's a book. I think you like that book more than I do.
Love it. Secret
Okay, I
War.
think it's fine.
Secret Wars. I forgot about the S at the end.
Yeah.
Doctor
Yes.
Doom.
Yep.
Civil War 2.
What about
Iron
Secret
Man, clearly.
War?
Oh, that did happen. Who
Who
was
was a? I didn't
Lucia
even
von
remember who the.
Barnes?
Oh, right. Yeah, because they go to Latvia's No Doom.
Oh my God, Stevel. Maybe it is the Red Hulk's the worst one.
I'm telling
Um,
ya.
oh no. Null kind of sucks. Null was
No,
cool in that
Null's
story
cool,
though.
dude. Null's
It
cool.
was
You
cool.
King in Black. You're talking King in Black.
Yeah.
That was the single most surprising Marvel event we've ever read, dude.
I wasn't surprised by how good it was because I actually did.
It was
I
good
liked
as
his
fuck, and he was
yeah.
cool. He was a character that should have been much lamer than he ended up being in
I
that
mean, yeah,
story.
but that's true just of that character in general. Now they're bringing him back. You see that Al Ewing's doing Queen in Black now.
Yes. It
Yeah.
actually kind of looks cool.
Do you see who the Queen in Black was?
Yes,
Yeah, Kitty Pryde.
that's
Um,
right. I knew that.
I have no idea who it is. So I guess maybe it is Red Hulk. There's got to be something more to it. I don't know. I don't care. I'm gonna read it. I think it's gonna be cool. I want the Chip Zdarsky Avengers book. Yada yada.
I just like I don't know. Make it Mephisto. I don't know.
Make it Mephisto. They're gonna
Make mine
do
Mephisto. That's what I've always said.
that is true. You have that pin that says that you put on your
Make
shirt every
mine.
day at work.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, I have that and an ice out pin underneath each other, and people
mhm.
are just like, those don't line
Yeah,
up.
one of them is about hell, and the other one is
Is
about
about
politics. So, what
is
side of
about
politics are you
hell.
really on? Yeah.
Yeah.
Um. Yeah.
Who do you make it?
I'm. I'll read it. You're not
To
gonna read
take the
it?
throne of Doctor Doom. You know what? I think it would be. This is so stupid. This is the
Iron Man.
stupidest. No, this is the dumbest idea I've ever had, but I like it, and I'm going to say it anyway. I think you have this event, you have it be someone who is acting as Doctor Doom, and then it's a reveal later, like it's
It
someone that
was.
we
It was
know.
already Doom. Oh wait, no,
No, that
someone that
it's
you know.
someone else. He takes
I
off
would
the
like.
mask, and it's
I like the
Mary
idea that.
Jane.
But no, but I like the idea that they do that, and the guy takes off the mask, and it's just Doctor Doom.
No, it's the end of Halo Combat Evolved. He takes off the mask. It's another Doctor Doom mask, and he's like, "It's just
Yeah,
me." And
it's
it's
just
like, all
been me.
right, cool,
I
man.
love, dude. That's something he would do. Oh
It's
shit!
so, oh shit!
Oh no, my camera. Um, that was weird. That was
Not
very
only
weird.
did it fall, it fell and it disconnected. It was like you
Yeah,
died.
yeah. Oh no! Oh, it
Oh
fell
my
again.
God.
Dude, I can't even tell you how many times setting this up for some reason it just kept fucking falling. I was gonna break it on my own. I was so annoyed. All
Jesus
right.
Christ.
Um, yeah, but okay. Who really do you think would take? Here we go. Should work again. Who really do you think should
Oh
take
my
the
God.
throne of Dark? Who would you pick if not Red Hulk?
Um,
Daredevil?
oh, it's definitely not Redmond.
Bullseye?
Definitely. Nah, yeah, I mean that feels better, but I mean he can't be a event villain again. He's a like you
Yeah,
just
that's true.
can't
You
afford.
gotta. They have to be an event villain,
They
right? They
have
have
to
to
be
be
someone that can
worthy
live
of
up
it
to that.
because you don't think that Red Hulk is worthy of that. They could.
I uh
I was gonna
I've
say
got an
Norman
out of the
again,
box
but
one. I've got a weird one.
okay.
I don't know if it fully works. Oh, it can't work because he's not. I was gonna say Venom, but he's not Venom at the moment. He's fucking Ramble or whatever. What is he? What
I
is
have
he?
no idea what's going on with Venom these days. You
What
mean
is he?
you
He's the
mean you mean Mary Jane Venom,
yeah Mary Jane. Yeah, wow.
which is
God,
what you
all roads
said.
lead
Yeah.
to Mary Jane. Yeah. I
Um,
don't know. Just someone. It's got to be someone that has a relationship with
it's
with
got to
Doom
be
as
a
a character.
Fantastic Four villain, right? It's got to be like
Mole Man.
that would be fun actually. I was gonna say Diablo or something. I don't know, some
Okay.
rando. The
Um.
Puppet Master, the Red Ghost.
No. Yeah. And it's drawn like John
Oh,
Malkovich.
Doc Ock. Do a
It's
Doc
like a
Ock.
Russell Dorderman like art, and it's just clearly John Malkovich sitting on the
Yes.
throne.
Oh, that's good
Doc
actually.
Ock, no, he's too lame. Like I thought Norman
Doc
Osborn, but
Ock
he's
isn't
doing good.
lame.
Yeah. He's no, but he's like you sit him on the throne. He looks dumb as fuck.
No, he could be
He
an
would look
event
dumb as
villain.
he's a
Faith
goofy
in
idiot.
I have faith in Doc Ock. A goofy idiot. You
He's
haven't
a
read
goofy
Superior
idiot.
Spider-Man. He's a hero.
Mm. I don't know about that.
He is a hero.
Is he? Doesn't he try to like fuck Mary Jane a bunch of times while in Peter's body?
No one says the heroes can't learn from their mistakes.
Come on!
I
God.
forgot about that.
That is an out of context quiz link for the next time. Oh my God.
I forget. You know, when I was
Um,
a kid, I didn't understand why everyone was so mad about that because I didn't comprehend what that meant.
how fucked up it is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was like, dude, it's Spider-Man and Mary Jane. What's the big issue? I'm like, oh, it's not really Peter though.
yeah, no, it's not at all. It's
Yeah,
absolutely not at all. That's crazy. How long did that last?
Superior Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I'll tell
It
you,
was slot,
he's not
man.
with MJ the whole time. The MJ thing is the first arc, and he breaks up
No,
with
but
her.
they also never bang anyway, so it actually is fine, but it's
No,
still
no,
weird
it's actually weirder because they show
because
him.
he's
He's like jerking off
remembering
to
it
the
all, right?
thoughts of it. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
he's
even
just like
weirder.
he said. What does he say? He's like, I don't need to be with her. I already have, or whatever. It's
Yeah,
like
exactly.
fine.
So I have this the creepy guy, creepy guy. How long did Superior
What's worse,
Spider-Man
that
last?
or Ultimate Wolverine trying to hit teenage MJ?
Uh, well, definitely
That's
that.
that's pretty bad. That's pretty
Yeah.
bad. That's pretty
Um,
bad.
it's like 2 years, I think. Superior Spider-Man from beginning to end, probably
That's crazy,
maybe a
man.
year and a half, actually. Not even that. Not
He's had a
even that.
rough time. That character's had a rough go.
It's a good comic book. Superior
No,
Spider-Man
I
is
know it's a good.
awesome.
No. I know people love it. Just. Oh man, is Daredevil fighting Superior Iron Man in that Wade issue where he goes, "I never thought I would say this. These five
Superior
words.
Spider-Man.
Thank God for Stilt Man." That's that scene, right?
Yes,
That's
Superior
so cool.
Spider-Man, not Superior Iron Man. He
Did I say
oh,
Superior Iron
you know what's
Man?
funny about that though? That is technically the first appearance of that character. That's the first appearance of Otto as Spider-Man. I mean, obviously, besides the one where he
Whoa.
became Spider-Man in the first place,
Right, but
that's
as
before Superior Spider-Man issue 1.
huh, that's
Yeah.
cool. That's
So
really
Mark Waid
cool.
did. Yeah, that is cool. Anyway, anywho, um,
It's, come on,
comics.
someone cool.
So someone cool.
What a
Yeah, who would fit on the top of that throne? That
oh
nice,
my
cool
God.
Doctor
It's
Doom
got to be
throne.
someone big and cool. You know, I'm gonna
Thanos.
no.
Hella.
I'm gonna no. I don't hate that.
Oh, that you could tie in like his mom's deal or something. Maybe fucking Doom is down there and she has like his soul.
Yeah, I don't hate that. I kind of like that. I
Hella.
kind of like that.
Or just I guess you could be right and they could have just done Mephisto.
Zemo.
Oh, Zemo
Actually, that
geographically makes sense,
I think that makes sense, and he would do that, and he would look good in that
but
throne.
Zemo's not tough enough though.
Oh, dude, I've solved it. I've solved it. I know
All right, here we go.
exactly who it should be. We are
Who should it be?
idiots, bro. The greatest of all time to do it, man. It should be Ultron.
Ultron.
It
Didn't
should
they,
be
they just did a
Ultron.
story with Ultron though, didn't they?
No, they didn't.
In West Coast Avengers.
No, they didn't. That wasn't him.
That wasn't Ultron.
No, it was Ultron. It was the Cult of Ultron or
It
whatever.
was the
I still
cult of
gotta finish
Ultron.
that book, man.
Me too. Yeah. Oh, I mean
Should
Ultron
be
would be
Ultron.
fun. It should be Ultron. Zemo's fun, but I don't think Zemo's tough enough unless Zemo using the origin boxes, I guess, to like create a new Masters of
Yeah.
Evil.
What about
I
Red
guess
Skull?
that's an idea. Red Skull. I don't know about Red
Annihilus?
Skull. Annihilus is sick, but I
Oh, what
don't.
about Kang the Conqueror? Actually, Kang makes sense.
But Jed McKay's Avengers all about Kang,
Yeah,
so
but come on, but it makes sense.
it would make sense.
And you can have multiple, you can have Kangs out there. I mean, he makes new Kangs just to
There's a
kill
new. I
new
mean, that's
Kangs.
the new version of the new bad guy in his book is a new version of Kang, Meridian or whatever. So,
Do Kang.
but the book's gonna end soon, and they're gonna move on, I guess, with Chip's book. I
Kang's a
don't
good
know.
one though. Kang
Kang is
or
a good one. Kang
Ultron.
is cool. Or just you
What about
redo it.
Dormammu?
Or like you said, it could have just been the maker.
What about Maximus? Well, the Maker, I think, is the that's the clear
Maximus from the
choice.
Inhumans.
Is he dead at the moment, Maximus?
I don't know where the Inhumans are. I think they came back in that Imperial book that Hickman did.
Hmm.
I think that was like the Inhumans are back, baby. But I don't think anybody cares. You want to know
Hmm.
another thing that nobody cares about?
Sure, I love stuff no one cares. Oh,
Ultimate
Modoc.
Spider-Man.
Oh boy, yeah, okay.
So
Lay it on me.
Modoc. Modoc's an interesting. That's a fun one actually.
I don't know,
Um,
man.
so Ultimate Spider-Man, the book that we put all of our hope and faith in,
Yeah.
and broke his ankle immediately into the first quarter and didn't play the rest of the game. This, yeah, he's been out for the season.
That's really funny.
So this starts where the last issue ended, where Peter's like, "Let's do this, Kingpin. We're gonna fight," and they fight, and then
Mm,
other stuff happens, and then
mm,
they beat the Kingpin and they beat Mister Negative, and then they
mm,
have a happy ending,
mm.
and they kill
Yeah.
themselves.
Yeah, they do kill themselves. Yes, they
Kingpin and
do.
Mister Negative play like idiots on the edge of the side of a building and pull each other off and kill each other.
They what?
They pull each other off. The hammer pulled you
They
off.
hemorrhage you on your back.
You didn't know this?
No, I saw though. That was the page I sent the other day where I said, "Wow, what like this has to be the most wet fart like comic I've ever seen." What the hell are you doing?
I'm trying to turn the fucking. Here we go. Boom. Ugh.
Yeah,
Trying to get the
so
book
when I
up.
sent that, I sent like a spoiler. I was like, because it leaked on Reddit like 3 days beforehand, and
It
it was
really looks
just
like I'm
that
on a
bad.
green screen, doesn't it?
I don't know, man.
Yeah, but it's so stupid. It's like they're arguing, and for some reason, Mister Negative is right there when Kingpin is arguing with him, and then Kingpin just grabs his leg, and they both just
Yeah,
fall, and they both
yeah,
just die.
just like whatever.
I guess Mr. Negative was the secondary villain of this book, but like it doesn't even feel like Kingpin was really the main villain of this book anyway.
Yeah.
And then yada yada. We get a flashback to when Peter and MJ found out that she was pregnant for the first time, which is kind of nice.
Yeah.
It turns out that this happened before they were married, so they decide to get married and then have the kid, and like right when they find out she's pregnant, they decide to get married like without telling their families
Hmm.
and yada yada. And then they move back into
Did
their house.
did anything end up happening with the paper or whatever?
They release an article.
Finally.
They release an article that says,
Wow.
here, where is it? Oh my God, where is it?
They have
Kingpin
made
dead.
no money.
Yeah. Yeah.
All that
They
build up, they
released.
wrote an article that I could have
This
written.
is this is it. This is the entire page of them, the paper build up finally. Um, and then Gwen is still Mr. or whatever. It's so crazy how unenthusing this is, especially the last page, I think fucking blows. The last page, Peter and MJ are having a big talk about how he's like, MJ, I know that I'm not alone because I have a family and I love my family.
It's
It's just
Susie.
It's just a redo of the final page of the
Yeah.
first issue, but except his son is there and his
Mm.
daughter's there and his whole family's there. And it's like, yay, yay. But now this has gone on and been so lame for so long that I am at the point where I'm like, this isn't even Peter. This is a fake Peter.
Mm.
It's not
Yeah,
like it
wow,
matters.
yeah.
It's
Isn't
not like
that
it matters.
crazy?
This, like, there was a point where we wanted this guy to replace
Yeah.
616 Peter. And now I'm like, I don't think I know anything about this guy. At the end of his
About him.
run, I feel like I don't
Yeah.
know anything about him.
Yeah, or like have any like
Emotional
introspection
attachment.
to his thoughts and feelings as him as a character. Like it seems to be like the common criticism is that he's just like paper thin Peter Parker.
Or and
Paper
barely
thin.
there sometimes. Like there's issues,
Yeah.
there's a lot of issues where he's just not in them. You get there's 24 issues of this. This is it.
Yeah.
This is the end of Ultimate Spider-Man. This is the book that we had hyped. This is the book they gave us to just shut us up about married Peter.
Mm.
And it's like this is it. And look what's on the look what's on the back. Look at that
Yeah.
ad. Spider-Man meets
Yeah.
his maker, and it's Tree Maker killing him. It's like what?
That should be so hype. Like, oh my God, Ultimate Spider-Man's now tying in with.
Yeah, like this absolute Batman. He is not. Like this
No.
absolute
No.
Batman is changing the fucking comic book world. I was reading
Mm.
the article where they said that they were crossing over all the absolute books, and it's like comic retailers say they haven't seen this increase on issue to issue since
They
The
haven't
Walking
seen an
Dead.
increase like this.
They haven't seen an increase like this since the zombie book, since The Walking Dead. Issue after issue, people keep
No way.
like the progression,
Wow.
the percentage of more issues than the last.
Dude, goated Walking Dead.
Yeah, but that's the level of book we're talking about with Absolute Batman. And
Mm.
this, we thought that was going to be this, man.
Yeah, no.
And
That's
Absolute Batman just fucking took the ball from him, bro. Broke his ankles and dunked. Like
it's
made him look stupid. But like legit, Absolute Batman makes this guy look fucking lame as shit. He makes
yeah.
him look so dumb by comparison. I don't
Yeah.
like what happened.
It is crazy that like
Ugh.
that, and maybe this is a very stupid comparison, but like that run, that Spider-Man run went 4 issues longer than like Jerry Duggan's Iron Man. But like
Yeah.
I consider that run like an all-timer, like, oh, that's such a good run for that character. And it's only 20 issues. It's so
It's
fucking
yeah, it's
short.
the it's not about the amount of issues he got, right?
No,
Because
it's like what you can tell in that time, what you can do with that character. I
they could have
feel
done a
like,
lot.
yeah, like, oh man, dude, imagine
It's
if
yeah, it
if he
really
had like,
was the monthly thing. I feel like that had
yeah.
to be like we thought it was cool at first, but it really turned out to be a huge albatross on this entire universe.
Yeah, dude, and like now that it's here, we're just like, yeah, yeah.
It's over, I guess.
Oh yeah, who
Like
cares?
really, they maybe like there's a point where you have to go. Okay, sometimes Marvel is known to drag things on for way too long.
Hmm.
And
Oh
I
yeah.
appreciate the idea that they have a set in stone plan. They've had this for years where the Ultimates was going to end. The Ultimate Universe was going to end after 2 years. We were going to tell this one big maker story, and that was it. But sometimes you just got to listen to the crowd, man. You got to like ride the wave. And if this has more gas in the tank, if you get rid of, you could even just re fucking launch it. If you want to do an
Mm.
issue one again and get someone else and they get an extended run, you get nobody for that and let them
Oh,
build. Like
don't reboot issue
fucking
one.
give Bendis again. Give Bendis. Bendis is back on Ultimate Spider-Man.
That
It's not
was
the
a
Ultimate
rumor.
Spider-Man you
People were
knew.
rumoring that. They
That's not
thought
a
like
bad
that was
idea.
legit gonna
That's an idea,
happen.
dude. Bendis and Bagley back doing Ultimate Spider-Man, but it's not the Ultimate Spider-Man you think it is.
Yeah.
And you could
That is
just do that, man. That's enough. But they're not going to do anything with this. They're going to let this character fucking die killed by the Maker. Or they're going to let the universe end. And I don't know what they're going to do with him, but he's not going to be anything. Like this is just going to have been a 2 year run of Spider-Man that people will maybe remember. You know,
okay. I have a question for
I don't
you.
know.
Do you prefer Peter Parker, like nothing Peter Parker, but he has the family, or do you prefer like humiliation ritual cuck Peter Parker in 616?
At this point, humiliation ritual cuck Peter Parker at least did the things that I liked that Spider-Man did. This guy didn't do anything at all. This
Yeah.
guy's never done anything. The cuck Peter Parker, regular Peter, did the Death of Jane DeWolf and did the Craven's Last Hunt and all the cool stuff. And when Stacy died, and he did those stories, and they happened.
Mm.
And this guy didn't do shit. This guy put his fists up against Fisk and punched him a couple times, and that took 2 years.
Dude, I we spoke about this years ago when people were like criticizing MJ as a character for being with Paul, and it was like, no, hold it, like she can do what she wants, right? It's her
Yeah,
life as a character. She has agency. But there is two truths to a lot of things, and the two truths are like that is true, and that character can do whatever, and it's it's kind of cool that they've given her own independent agency, though, I'm sure she has
it's
plenty of
not
that in
cool.
Spider-Man comics that I have not read.
Yes. Oh,
Um,
so much.
I have no idea, genuinely.
She's
But
amazing.
also
MJ's a great. That's the MJ is a great character. They want you to not like her because they think it's easier, but MJ always was a good character.
but then like the other side of that is that like the Peter Parker like pathetic can't get the girl that he was originally married and had a
That
kid
he's
with, like,
destined to be
destined to
with.
be with. It is actually embarrassing. I think if Peter Parker was on my list of favorite characters, for example, right? If my favorite character went through the stuff that he has in like the last 4 years, he would be off the list.
Yeah, I mean it's not
Genuinely.
even. But the thing is, it's way past just the last 4 years, obviously. But
It's just so
it's
like
hit a
it's
really
so
terrible peak. But it's
embarrassing.
like that is the truth of arguably, not even arguably, the most popular superhero ever created. Like
Mm,
he's more popular.
yeah,
Base level Spider-Man is more popular than Batman, more popular than Spider-Man, more popular.
absolutely.
He's the
Yeah,
more popular than the whole Marvel universe rolled up in times
yeah.
10. We're talking about
It's Spider-Man, then
Spider-Man.
it's Batman, then it's Superman in my mind.
Yeah, no, 100%. In terms
Yeah.
of that's like popularity wise, 100%. That's
Mm,
it.
yeah. I mean,
Spider-Man,
Batman and Spider-Man are like this. Like it's pretty.
I think Spider-Man is still way above. I
Yeah, I
just look at the
suppose.
movies and whatnot. I'm like, Spider-Man No Way Home. Sorry, Spider-Man Brand New Day will make $1 billion. I
Yeah.
don't know if the Batman 2 is going to make $1 billion. I feel like
Yeah.
people will get. There's been worse
Actually, that's a
Batman
good
movies.
point. I think maybe you're right. Spider-Man's like more appealing broadly.
Yes,
Whereas
Batman's still.
Batman,
I
people
think
have very specific,
Batman
like,
on
oh, I
film
like,
is like kind of not niche. Obviously, he's fucking Batman, but people expect a lot from him, right?
yeah.
So they expect like legit high quality film,
Mm.
and that's a different audience from your Spider-Man fans who are essentially children who want to show up and watch the guy punch bad guys.
Yeah, they're happy with the fun stuff, they're happy with the dark stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. If it's a total flop, like this is a total
It's a
letdown.
total flood.
It's a
Every
total
fucking
flop.
thing.
Nobody liked it, but it is like genuinely disappointing and sad that Marvel couldn't figure out anything to do with this character.
Mm.
And we gave them so much good, like we gave them so much good press. Yeah, man, we
Yeah.
gave them so much PR for this fucking guy. How many issues did people individually sell by telling their friends to fucking read this? And it turns
Mm.
out to be nothing. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's disappointing, and that's going to be disappointing. And I'm going to think in 10 years, like, God, they could have done something with Ultimate
Just,
Spider-Man.
dude, I can't even think of a comparison to whoopsie to like one of my favorite characters that like this
Scale of shit
could
has happened to.
happen. Yeah, like this level of like, oh my fuck this, dude, this sucks. Like,
Well, it's because you don't love the big characters. Every big character has that.
yeah, but no, but like
Spider-Man 2 in a further
I have
extent,
like
right?
big enough characters that like
The
dumb shit
Crossing.
happens to them, but not yeah, like the Crossing or Civil War or Daredevil's got like Shadowland. Like there's plenty of stuff that's like whatever, not great.
They didn't ruin the character though.
Yeah, but nothing like this is the equivalent of like if the Fantastic Four for the last 5 years, Sue actually was off with Namor and they were banging all the time. They're
It's
like,
like
fuck you, Reed Richards. And you'd be like, oh, man, come on. Like, this
it's
is
like
their
they
end game.
continued. Yeah, it's like they kept making after they kept making seasons after Game of Thrones season 8. It's like they just keep shitting on it.
Yeah. And you're
They
just
they
like,
shit on it.
stop.
Yeah, like they shit on it spectacularly, and they fucked it over, and then they just keep shitting on it because they
Yeah.
think that people liked when they shit on it. Like, oh, people bought it when we shit on it, so they must like when we shit on it.
So
So
gross.
I hate
I
them.
feel like I feel like most comic book fans just across the board love the evolution of things. They
Yeah.
like that things can grow. I know it's comics and it's like finite and things can't stay that way, but find me any Flash fan that's like, no, I preferred Wally when he was single.
No, I preferred
What?
Jay Garrick. Like, no, you didn't.
No,
I
you
preferred when it
did it.
was
You
just Jay.
yeah,
What?
no, you
No,
did it. You did
nobody
not. It's a
thinks that.
lie. No
Yeah.
one did
I
it.
think that like Spider-Man is just I don't know. I don't understand how it's possible that they like it's Marvel just doesn't seem and it's literally they don't seem to care because there's no way that they internally do not have markers that tell them that if Peter was a certain way that they would make more money because
Mm.
that is I just believe that that has to be the case. You
I
like
else,
they're comfortable with the least amount of people that will buy Amazing Spider-Man monthly doing that consistently because that's what they've
mm.
had. For some reason, they don't want to aim higher than that and they don't want to get more people, which is what they could easily do because they think that ends the fucking story. You guys are just not creative. Like
Mm.
that's it. Like you guys are not creative enough to do the stories that would be required if you gave Peter a child or brought him back with
Yeah,
MJ.
yeah, yeah.
And it
It's
also makes you look stupid and you don't want to do it like that because it means that you lost. It means that this
yeah.
thing that you held on to for so long, oh, I guess I was wrong, makes you look
Admitting
dumb.
defeat. Yeah, they would never ever
Yeah,
do that.
like and the editors at Marvel right now are so ugly because they just hate physically. I mean, I'm talking about them for no, I don't know. But
Yeah.
but I'm saying like there's just a serious level of like and I don't think this about really any I don't conspiracize about any of this shit generally, but Marvel I believe it. Like, oh, they actually hate their fan base. They
Mm.
actually are like annoyed and disappointed that their fans will not just take anything. And
When
they're
it comes to
confused.
Spider-Man
And they're
specifically,
yeah, and they're
yeah.
confused at why people complain. Like
Mm.
that's what annoys me so much about it is not even like they have like when people go to them at Comic Cons and ask them the question that they have to know they're going to be asked, which is why are you fucking with Spider-Man like this? They go, I don't think do you guys think we're messing
Yeah.
with Spider-Man?
Yeah.
Like at least fucking stand on it. They play dumb. They're like, what? Who's Spider-Man? I don't even know what we're
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
about.
No, it's actually
Like,
egregious.
yeah,
Didn't your
exactly.
friend ask like a question like
Yes,
that?
he's in our Discord. You can ask him
Is he
about it.
really?
Yes, but yes, he confronted them and he asked them like, dude, why are you fucking up the character? Everyone likes this character, and you fucked him up, and you continue to fuck him up, and we know you're doing it, and you know you're
Mm.
doing it, and so it's really like, what kind of relationship do you want us to have as
Yeah.
consumer and business person? Like
I also
what kind of
think
relation you want us to be okay with the fact that you hate us, but that's gonna
yeah,
make us
yeah. And
read
you
your
do you
comics?
want us to keep us in a state of like annoying. I mean, that's grifting. That's exactly what
They're
that is. That's like
they're
it's dead
grifters.
set. It's literally what it
They are
is. It's that.
grifters, yeah. I mean, remember the Gwen thing from last year, the Gwenpool like resurrection,
Oh
like that
my
didn't. I guess
God.
that
Yeah.
didn't turn out to be what
But
it
it all
was,
it,
but like,
it all leads back to fucking Spider-Man, dude. Like I'm like, Daredevil, we don't really know where things are going to stand, but the drama between him and Elektra, even in that like Ahmed run, it was like, okay, they finally got together. They were married. They were the king and queen and whatever. Obviously, Matt dies and comes back and he doesn't remember Elektra. And then, like, by the time he does, it's like, things are complicated. Things have moved on. She's bitter about how everything went. That is like, that's character drama that I think
yeah.
works well enough for a relationship, right? And then at the end of that run, I mean, the dialogue is so fucking corny, but
You
like,
talk about that a
it
lot,
seems,
man. That really, really seemed to bug you.
but it was corny as hell. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not a teenager anymore, so I don't see that and go like, "Oh, they're gonna do like."
Woo-hoo-hoo. Yeah.
I'm pushing 30, bro. Like, it's not that exciting anymore. But like,
Yeah.
that feels like genuine character drama. And it feels like in the future, like they're gonna build on it. This new run that's coming out, like they're gonna build. That's to me, I look at that. That's real. That like makes sense. But it seems like in Spider-Man and maybe even Marvel more broadly, they are terrible at like writing relationships generally, like across the board. Like they aren't.
Yeah.
Fantastic Four is a prime example
Reed
of
and
like the
they're
way that
it.
they're it, but the way like Ryan North has written them in the last few years is they have plenty of times where like they're not bickering, but like Reed is doing something one way, Sue is approaching it from another. They meet in the middle, things work out, and it's not always going to be perfect. But like the stuff they're doing with Spider-Man, it's like they're trying to be adult and be like, see, sometimes things don't work out and people move on. But it's like this weird, like, Peter's not letting go, and then he's like, I'm letting go. And then he doesn't let go. And then Paul's dick doesn't work because Spider-Man fans can't stand the
Yeah.
idea that they actually fuck. But like, why put it in the position to begin with and
Yeah.
then try and appease to like an incel fan base? Like, I don't understand what they're doing there in terms of writing relationships. Like,
No, it
it
doesn't make
doesn't
any
feel
sense.
that
And
hard.
and that was like that's the thing about Spider-Man. Like when Spider-Man's special place in the Marvel universe was that he was like this, like the melodrama of a real world person. Like
Mm.
the Avengers could like every Marvel universe character that created by Stan and Jack and Steve Kirby, Steve Ditko. Um,
Why does your camera
during
keep auto zooming on your
during
head?
that, it does it really? I gotta
Yeah,
stop doing
dude,
that.
sit back in your chair. Sit back in your chair. Dude,
Nice.
I'm going crazy. It
No,
just
I think it's
tracked you.
happening. Um,
I'm
oh,
gonna
I do see
see.
it.
There was a setting I saw
Auto
earlier.
framing, yeah.
What? Auto frame
Anyway,
my video. Okay,
um, but the whole point was that like and like
doesn't work for
the
me.
Fantastic Four have familial drama. The Avengers are all drama, and they argue all the time. That's the Avengers, and the X-Men are have the drama of the world hates them. But Spider-Man's got the drama of like I'm gonna be late to school. I'm gonna be late to class, and I don't have I can't afford to buy Betty Brant flowers because I had to go wash my Spider-Man costume because Electro's at me or whatever. Like I'm sick
Mm,
and I have a cold. Like that's
mm.
Spider-Man, and they took the relatable real world drama and they turned it into, oh well, life sucks and everything goes bad for a lot of people, so that's going to happen to Peter.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
nobody wants that from Peter. And I got to tell you, the reason people like Peter Parker is because they imagine themselves as him. So you keep beating the audience's surrogate up
Mm.
enough, you're gonna break down your audience, and you're also gonna like depress them, legitimately
Yeah.
depress
Oh,
them because they look up to this character. And at this point, it's like, what is there even to look up to anymore? He had
it's
morals at a point, he was a superhero at a point, and now he's like a parody of whatever he's ever been.
but also the way they have framed the character for the last few years. It's like they are trying to appease the like I don't know, the subsection of the fan base that gets angry about certain things and then it's just like fucking MJ and fucking Paul and like
Look at
get mad
MJ.
at that
Yeah.
stuff and like, and then like be embarrassed, like seeing the wrong things in Peter that they see in themselves. Like, it's
Yeah.
like, I
Because
don't know.
Peter's got yeah, Peter
I feel
Parker.
like they should just, honestly, they need to rest not make MJ Venom and not do all that stuff. Rest them, have like her not appear for ages in a Spider-Man thing, so that it's not like they're separate, but we're keeping them as like characters
Yeah,
moving
like
forward.
there's no reason that MJ, and as good as a character she is, she should not be a franchise too.
No, she's like no, exactly that. It doesn't make any sense to me. Like she
Yeah.
can be a great character, but it doesn't make sense that she's Venom in an ongoing title. It is
Yeah.
showing up in different things. That's not the character. Like you've just lost the point
Yeah,
of that then.
because Peter, I just don't know how many new girlfriends you can make for that character. That
But
will
that's what
never
he
last.
needs. It needs they need MJ to not appear
But
for ages.
they've
They need
done new
Peter.
girlfriends up the waz,
I
bro.
know, but they need Peter to move on for a while and tell some story, like a Mila-esque
Or just
story they
do him
did in
alone. Just have
Daredevil.
him be alone. Like have
Yeah,
Peter,
I suppose.
like they do this. They have this weird character Shay that I'm like, I don't understand the basis of her and Peter's relationship because they keep
Mm,
telling people that they're not dating, or rather, she keeps telling people that they're not dating, and Peter keeps looking at her like, oh, I thought we were dating, which makes him look even fucking lamer. And
mm,
then when he just went to space, he's with some like big Barda chick, and I guess that's kind of fun. I like, guess you never
it's
seen
fun,
Peter
yeah.
like that, but like I didn't need that. That doesn't make me go, yeah, fuck yeah, Pete. You're fucking
Mm,
some hot chick. Like that's
yeah.
not what I read Spider-Man for.
It's just
And I think that was legitimately a part of why they unmarried him, so that he could bang some more hot chicks in the Marvel universe. And
yeah,
it's
it's
like
just
that was
nothing.
not appealing about the character. The
No.
reason Peter was cool is because he would go home to his wife and they were stable and he would have a kid and whatnot. He's
Hmm,
not
hmm.
some bachelor playboy. You don't make him Iron Man, where he's got a
No.
rotating list of women that come into
And
his
like
life.
I think I just think When relationship drama stuff in comics is written well, it's fucking awesome. And
It's
it
all there
just,
is, man. It's the most important. That is what
yeah,
Stan Lee got right, man. Is that he knew that that was the shit that people cared about.
yeah,
Like
they
at the end of
just
the day,
can't
it's
do it at
not
the
the
moment.
explosions and the superpowers. It like is the interpersonal relationships,
Mm,
and
mhm.
that's all Spider-Man is about.
Yeah,
And they just like
they just don't know how to do it.
yeah, and like I don't know, I don't know,
Yeah, I don't know.
because
I don't
every
know.
other character has moved on past the point where Peter is, and it's like you can't. The relationships aren't interesting anymore because they've all evolved and he hasn't.
Yeah.
Like why is May still alive in the first place? What like really what function does May serve past issue 30 of Amazing Spider-Man? And we're
Look,
almost at a
man,
thousand. I don't know.
I'm looking forward to the point in our lives whether it's 10 years from now or whatever, where they finally are like, this is what happened to the baby. This is what Norman Osborn did with the
Never gonna
baby.
happen. Never gonna
Now they
happen.
will. At some point it will. Dude, they
Uh, nope.
retconned Norman and Gwen sleeping together as Mysterio. They
Yeah, but
will do
they
it.
retcon that what 15 years after? It's been like 30 years since the
I just
baby.
said 10 years, then another 10 years.
I
Hold
know. So
on.
you think they're gonna retcon the baby 40 years after?
Yeah, they do weird shit all the time. It's comic books.
Yeah.
Rogal Zar destroyed Krypton, dude.
Yeah, but Rogolzar didn't exist 40 years prior or whatever.
Uh, someone didn't read Action Comics 37.
It's true. Action Comics 37 does have the first appearance of Rogolzar. It's a key. How did I forget that?
Let me see. I'm curious to see what is Action Comics 37.
Imagine it legit
Action
was like Rogolzar on the cover.
on the
It's like a
front
modern
cover.
Bendis cover. It's like, oh shit. What else
Um,
came out this week?
what do you think? What do you think it looks like? What do you think the cover of Action Comics 37 looks like?
I'm assuming it's Superman and there's a building next to him. Maybe there's like a missile following him or something.
I feel like that was pretty close. It's like him at a munitions works and he's
Yeah,
about to
okay, yeah. He's always doing
attack
the
a dude.
swoosh. He's always swooshing somewhere that's like,
Yeah.
so it's got to be like
Do you
that.
want to see the cover for Action Comics 37, but from New 52?
Oh, sure.
Thoughts on that?
It's all right. It's
Go
a fun
for it.
perspective, I guess. He's doing the Black
Yeah.
Adam thing, the like
Yeah.
the fisheye lens. Okay, let's talk about Absolute Batman 17.
Oh
Um,
man. Okay.
real quick, just the part that I like that post Bane, Bruce, this issue is about Ivy, obviously, and she. Oh, nice book. Um, this issue is about Ivy and whatnot, but the part that I really appreciate about this issue is that it's a lot of it is Bruce's inner monologue where he's talking about walking the streets and he's like, um, I can't even retreat into Batman anymore because they've taken him. He's saying like after Bane, the city loves Batman. Like
Mm.
he says everything feels different, even Batman. Ever since Bane, they have him too. He's theirs now. I didn't mean it to happen. He was never supposed to be the story, just the means, but he's everywhere now. Sometimes I see that bat and I barely know what the fuck I'm looking at. And I'm
Oh, that's
like,
cool.
it's like
Oh,
there's like a
sick.
kid with an axe, like a bat axe,
Yeah.
using it as like a flag or something. He's like, I just thought I looked cool,
Mm.
but like I'm actually a hero. It's the Robert Pattinson thing. I actually am a hero for this
I'm
city.
starting to have an effect here.
Yeah, but not the
Yeah.
one I intended. And they did, they showed the cover that's coming up where they're going to do Absolute Robin. Dick Grayson's in this
Oh,
issue.
I saw. Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's cool.
But like this is the part where we're at the point where the city is changing because of Batman, and I really appreciate that. Like things are looking good. People have hope. The Batman is a public figure. I like that a lot. He's
Dude,
becoming more
eight,
heroic.
there's 8 issues less of this series than Ultimate Spider-Man, and like
Yes,
they've told so much
7.
story.
Yeah, and done so much big shit, and it's been so exciting.
We've had Black Mask, then we've had Mr. Freeze, and we've had
Bane.
Bane, and now we're moving into Poison Ivy and meeting Wonder Woman and all of that.
And oh god, man, I really want to tell you the end of this issue actually, but I should
Don't tell me
not.
the end of this, isn't it?
Yeah, there's another. They introduce another brand of villain for the ending, which is
Oh,
not
nah,
Ivy.
fuck it. Nah, fuck it. Show me why not.
All right.
All right.
So the epilogue. So we get Martha Wayne. I gotta turn off the blurring again. We're at Martha
Mm.
Wayne, and she's on a phone call, and she's like, "I didn't know if you'd answer, especially after all this time. it it's me. I wasn't followed. Are you still there? And then you get the mysterious people on the phone. We're always here, Martha. We knew you'd come back to the
Was it
Court of
Court
Owls.
of Owls? I fucking called it. That's
Yeah.
cool.
So
That's cool.
Martha's already been on the Court of
Wow,
Owls.
that's cool.
That
I
is
like
cool.
it. I
Yeah,
like
that is really
it.
cool.
Sick.
The Wolverine book, Wolverine's in it, and they set up Annihilation. No, is it what's the book called? Is it Armageddon, not Annihilation?
Armageddon. It's not
Um,
Annihilation.
and it's actually this book was a funny reading it because I'm reading it and I'm like,
It
okay,
was
yada yada.
it was
It
a
was a
funny
funny reading
reading.
it because I turn the page and I'm like, oh, nuke, and then I thought for a
Oh
second
shit.
I went, oh wait a minute, he's literally on the cover. Like I must not have, I must not have been paying attention because I did react and go, oh, nuke's in this, and then I go,
That's the
and then I went, oh, oh wait,
that's the best
they
way to read.
advertised that.
Who's the dude in the
Um,
clouds? Is it the Beyonder?
the dude in the clouds.
Yeah.
No, that's Zordon from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. No, I think that's Logan in the Weapon X. Like,
Oh,
we,
is it?
yes,
You
it's about
sounded
him.
right the first time though. It does look
No,
like the fucking face.
yeah. The thing is, the Wolverine meets the other version of Captain America, the Dave Colton version of Captain America.
Okay. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So he meets that version, which means that that character's coming back. This is also written by Zdarsky, obviously. I
Mm.
think that that character will become. I think they're going to use an origin box on him. I think he's going to become a legit supervillain. I
Yeah.
think
Oh,
that's going to happen
100%.
in Armageddon.
100%. I mean,
He could
that
have
first
taken over
volume,
Latveria.
he could. Well, he was, yeah, he
There you go. There's a
very
new
nearly did.
character.
And he was just like, I'll slaughter every civilian. I
Yeah,
don't care.
he's like a new. I was gonna say he's a new U.S. agent. John Walker was never quite like that, but he's what you
Yeah.
assume
No.
John Walker is.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Yeah, I mean they could just use Stevel, but I guess they don't want to do that.
No, I like this. And I thought he was good in that book, like unhinged war vet, like,
Yeah,
not,
and like a
not
modern war vet Captain America is interesting.
Yeah. I like, am I crazy? But I like the moving it up to 9/11. I think
No, I
that's
like it
like
too.
good.
What does
As far as
that's how it has to be.
I know, I saw people like complaining. They were like, it just doesn't fit Captain America. I'm like,
The
why
internet,
doesn't it fit
man.
for Captain America, dude? It feels like it does.
It's the internet. Nobody cares what they think.
That's actually true. That's actually true. None of
Why
it
you're
does.
listening to this on the internet.
Yeah.
um, that's it.
We're
That's all I
almost
got.
done. We're almost,
You know
we've
what I
almost
forgot
wrapped
to?
up.
You know what news I forgot though? Let me just read this for you because I
Okay.
forgot to say this, and this is probably one of the
Is
more
it the biggest
exciting
news
things.
ever?
It is the biggest news ever.
Okay.
4 years have gone by since we last caught up with our friendly neighborhood hero. Peter
Oh,
Parker is no more, but Spider Man is at the top of his game, keeping New York City safe. Things are going well for our anonymous hero until an unusual trail of crimes pulls him into a web of mystery larger than anything he's ever faced before. In order to take on what's next, Spider Man needs to not only be at the top of his physical and mental game, but he must also be prepared to face the repercussions of his past. That's the synopsis for Spider Man Brand New Day. I love a web of
so
crime.
super vague. One of the most vague
Yeah.
descriptions I've ever heard. My biggest takeaway is that fuck yes, Marvel or Marvel Studios or whatever for not being like, since the events of No Way Home, Peter Parker has retired being Spider-Man, but he
Oh
has
yeah.
to come
The whole
back
point,
out
yeah, the whole
and
point of
put
the
on the
ending was
mask
that he
again.
was going to be Spider-Man forever. But yeah,
Yeah,
he's
but it would be
done though.
it would be such a thing they would do to be like, he has to come back out. He hasn't done it in ages, but he's returning as
Mhm.
Spider-Man. It's like, no, he's been Spider-Man. He's been the best.
Yeah, I love. So it's this 4 years since we've seen him. So they might skip the college arc, which I kind of like. We assumed there was going to be a
Mm,
college trilogy. They might just
yeah.
skip it altogether. He's post grad. I mean, I don't
Adult.
know
Yeah.
how that's going to work out, but I also like that they say Spider-Man's at the top of his game. Like the idea that Peter Parker doesn't have a social life. He doesn't have anything to do with Peter Parker anymore. But he's at
Mm,
like Spider-Man is at his prime. We're gonna get like a
yeah.
prime version of Spider-Man, which is
Yeah.
so exciting.
That is hype as
Physically
fuck.
prime,
Mm,
like everyone loves him. He's on the people know who he is. Like that is what's hype. That's we've taken
yeah.
4 movies to get to prime Spider-Man, but this legit feels like that finally.
Yeah.
Web
And
of
like
crime
seriously,
and mystery is fun. I like that.
I'm totally fine with him being like fucking, I mean, his age, Tom Holland's age at like maybe not 30, but like
He
20,
could be
mid
30.
20s or something.
No, yeah,
Huh?
he'd have to be like 20, I guess 4 years after he's 20 like two.
Yeah, but
23?
like it just the way they youthified him in those movies is just how he dressed. You put him in like a shirt and it's tucked into like a pair of like chinos or something. I'll be like, yeah, that dude's 30, sure, why not? You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I'm
Like
excited
I
for it.
buy it.
That's the thing is I'm so excited for this new version of his Spider-Man, which
Yeah.
just seems like legit Spider-Man. So,
Mm.
and the way he's going to
Costume
be
is
like,
unreal.
yeah, the costume is the best that they've ever done. And also, I think that like I'm just excited to see how he moves. I'm excited to
Yeah.
see how he moves. I'm so excited for the action in this
Dude,
movie.
dude, it's gonna be fucking unreal because
Yes,
Shang-Chi before that final act is the coolest looking shit
yes.
ever.
Spider-Man moving the way he should move. Oh my God,
Oh,
Spider-Man fighting
dude,
ninjas.
the tram thing in San Francisco or whatever in Shang-Chi where he's
Yeah, oh
like
the train,
fighting
oh,
the dude with the
it's a bus. The bus fight,
bus.
sick.
Yeah, dude, it's so cool. It's
Yes,
so cool.
oh, it's gonna be
Oh my
good.
God. That's
It's gonna
so
be
cool.
good. I
I
saw a
also think
clip
we're gonna
of
see him punch fucking hard. Like he never punches in these movies.
he
Well,
punched
actually, no.
Thanos and he punched Green Goblin.
Green Goblin was the one I'm thinking of. We're gonna see him like that, where he's gonna be like fucking walloping people, I think, and then zipping and then kick it. Like it's gonna be like the
Yeah,
game.
I
Oh,
hope. Yeah, he's gonna be cool. And
that's
I just
cool.
I also like the like I wonder really what the Peter Parker plot of this is gonna be like because you would assume that the arc he has to go through is learning that he has to put himself out there again and be a
Yeah.
human.
Mm.
And I wonder what form that's going to take. It you know
I know
they're going to bring
exactly.
MJ and Ned back, but I hope they
Yeah.
don't do that. They don't undo it immediately. I don't know.
I what do you think that this movie ends with him getting back out in the world and he runs into something and it's like, I'm Peter Parker. And she's like, hi, I'm Gwen Stacy. What do you reckon? What do you reckon?
0%. I think he's going to
I
walk
do not
out.
think 0%.
I think he's going to be on the top of his game. You know, oh, I'm going to be Peter Parker again. He's going to walk out. He's going to look up. There's another planet in the sky.
No, better idea. Okay. End of the movie.
Okay, here we go.
Okay. You ready for this?
Yeah.
He walks out of his apartment. He walks into the street. He collapses to the ground. He's like, ah, third eye on his
Third
forehead.
eye.
What do you think?
Okay, I have a better one from that. So how
Post
about
credit
this?
scene.
Yes, this is a post
He
credit scene.
does the
Ready?
same thing.
Post credit scene.
Walks out into the
For no
street.
reason. We don't explain why, but Peter and Ned and MJ are back together and they're at a bar.
Yeah.
And then they
Wicked
walk out
crime.
of the bar and then Ned gets sniped. Ned gets murdered and assassinated. And then
Yeah.
Spider-Man fights Bullseye and then throws him off a building.
But then you think that you're like, oh no, he's not actually dead. This is like a witness protection
Yeah.
thing. But then
No,
you
but he's
find out
dead.
he actually is just
He's
dead.
really dead. He died for
They
real. He
just
got
killed
sniped.
him.
Yeah, Ned.
Can you believe that I'm not more pissed off about that?
I was thinking about it the other day actually because I was thinking about how I'm like they still haven't given me a reason they killed Foggy.
To kill Foggy, yeah, they tried to retcon in a reason with the Loki guys to be like, oh, this is what Foggy was,
Yeah,
and this,
no,
and they're going
I
to
don't care.
explain it in season two.
I don't
But
care.
like, dude, it
There's
just
no
no,
reason to kill Foggy. There's no reason to kill
no.
Foggy.
I look, man, I agree with you.
Yeah,
It's it. They did it because the show was already built around it, and they had to do it. But
yeah,
instead of not showing it, they showed it. That's it. But it's like, oh my God. Like I've said to you before, I love a character death. I really sincerely
yeah. They're
love a
good.
character death,
The
but they
best
have to
ones
be
are good.
good. The best ones are good. That was, I mean,
Obviously.
spoilers for the Scream franchise for the
Okay, here we
next
go.
30 seconds. But I said to you before we were recording, like, I didn't watch Scream 5 because of Dewey's death. And then getting hyped and watching the movies now, I was kind of excited to get there and be like,
Thanks.
in context, it's probably not even like that bad. It probably makes sense. And then you watch it and you're like, that makes no
Yeah,
sense.
it makes
Like
less sense than I thought it could have made.
yeah, like it happens way too early. It happens when he's been given a new character arc that never gets resolved, and then it happens when he's doing all of the things he just said 20 minutes ago. Never do these things, and it's like
Hmm.
you can't. My biggest pet peeve with that franchise is how it tries to be intelligent about horror tropes and then just does
Does the horror
different
tropes?
tropes really bad. But yeah, like stuff. But then there's plenty of deaths in stuff that I just fucking like. I love, man. I love a good character death. I love character deaths that are unfair. If Jon Snow never came back, that's a great death. Just
Yeah,
the
I mean
for the
that's where the
watch.
books are
It's
at,
like,
right?
yeah, that is where the books end. Yeah, like that stuff. That's God, just oh, man,
Yeah,
just
but
man.
they just sniped Foggy though.
They just snipe Foggy. He just got killed.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
and
mean
they gotta do that with
it's a
Ned.
cool scene when he throws him off the roof. That is a cool bit. You can't
I
deny
guess,
that that shit
but it
is
looks so bad.
not that bit. That bit looks good. The fight leading up to it looks like shit. But when Matt throws him off the roof, it looks real good. And when he
I'm
like
surprised.
screams,
I'm surprised that I have hype for season two because I really like. The more I think about season one,
yeah,
I'm like, that
nothing
did
new.
nothing, man.
Yeah, I mean it's
But
the
two's gonna be
weakest
cool.
Daredevil season, but
I
like
mean, I
for me,
obviously though,
Born Again is like on a similar level for me with like the Defenders, and you know that I like the Defenders.
it's worse than the Defenders.
I don't think it is worse than the Defenders.
I think it's worse than the Defenders. There's no
Nah, dude.
Foggy in Born Again, and there's Foggy
Yeah,
in the
but dude, the
Defenders.
last two episodes of Born Again alone clear Defenders.
I think you're wrong.
I think the Bank episode clears Defenders.
I like the bank episode more than I think I even liked the finale and stuff.
When was
But
the
you're
last
wrong.
time you watched Defenders, by the way?
Like 2 years ago, maybe
Okay, okay, that's not bad. That's
three,
not bad.
3 years ago.
Okay. I like it.
I
I still
like when
like
they
it.
talk to each other and stuff.
Me too. I like when he chokes that dude with the like the Billy Club, and they're all like, "Yo, you want to stop choking him so hard?" And Daredevil's like, "No, I will continue choking him this hard." I like that
Yeah.
part. I like
You
when
like when he
Danny
beats up.
Rand punches him,
Yeah.
yeah, and then Daredevil wallops the fuck out of him.
Yeah, that was nice.
That's cool stuff. Yeah,
Yeah. Well, we got there, didn't we? We got the Netflix Defenders at some point. We'll
we
end it.
did. Well,
We'll
we
end it
did.
there.
Oh
We'll
my
end it there.
God.
Next week, D&D. Be excited. When is the book
Yeah,
club episode? That's in 2 weeks, right? We have to read Doomsday
another
Clock.
2 weeks. Yeah.
All right. I mean, I will. It's somewhere
Not
here.
only that, Tyler, but hopefully next week I'll have some
Somewhere.
things to show the audience,
Oh,
and they'll all cry and they'll all be sad.
Hot Toys?
No, things that I'm doing. You know the things that I'm doing.
I Oh, I do. Oh, I do.
Yeah.
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 He's
I've
getting
I've
his name stricken from the lists.
I've banked four.
Yes, exactly. Four
I've
stricken from the record,
I've done a
redacted
lot of
from the
work.
list.
I've done a
Yeah.
lot of work.
To get his name removed from the
Gotta
lists.
give it, I'm giving it the biggest try that I can possibly give it. And if it doesn't
Because it's
work,
a
it
pretty
doesn't
bad
work.
thing to be on those lists. So it's like he's trying hard to get himself off of them.
It's crazy, like talking about two separate things, but I'm just not going to clarify.
He's talking about one thing. He's a little embarrassed about it. But if you look up
I'm
his
not.
name on the list, he's on the list.
I'm trying my hardest to make it work. I would like to show you an edit, but I don't want to show the podcast the
I'm
edit
excited. We'll be
because
see. We will we'll be see.
we'll be see, dude.
We will see. I'm excited.
How do I
I'll be
show
there.
this to you on the episode without showing like the audience on the
I
episode?
think you don't.
Ah, it looked cool. There it was.
All right, there you go.
That's pretty good,
Goodbye, I
wasn't it?
guess.
Hey.